completely forgot that Aphid wasn't gonna.
Yeah, he was not. As I just transitioned to, we said, "Let's go." So, welcome everybody to episode 27 of Squabbles Monster Hunter Stories. Team Maizutsune on the hunt for Valstrax. Last time on this game, you were hunting down a Valstrax. You're still doing that. You also defeated a Brute T-Rex, found some a location where a bunch of Equal Hunter weapons were stored or in some kind of stasis. Traveled up a mountain. You're currently at the peaks, a few thousand feet up in the air, and yeah, you had just finished off a Brute T-Rex. You guys leveled up. Iihane cheated and healed you all back up to full, and that is where we left off.
As she will every time we get hurt.
Which means I can just throw harder stuff at you all the time.
No, what you do, if you want us to stay at low health, you have to knock me unconscious without them being able to heal me, just so I have to sleep it off.
But you could just heal yourself once you do wake. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be impossible. You have to use all the spells and all the potions. The guild is conveniently out of all potions from here on out. Joking, if I couldn't guess.
Damn that hole in my pocket that lost my 15 different potions.
Darn. Nah. Either way, you are all healed back to full after, I'm guessing it's probably like 5-6 minutes or so of just like non-stop healing words.
Well, it was like 6 seconds for 9 HP minimum.
Did you do your, you're talking about your prayer healing is your free one, or is it your...
No,
it's your healing word, correct? Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but it's 9 HP for across multiple people, so that's what I was guessing. It's probably a minute per person. Minute, yeah, 2 minutes per person.
Yeah, that's fair. I would just...
So during that downtime, while Iihane is healing you all from range, just Eldeath be praised. What are the other two of you doing?
Oh, well, probably carving the T-Rex.
Fair, yeah, you would probably be doing that.
Good thing it's this version of D&D and not one D&D whistle. You could still nat 1 fail those.
Technically not.
He can't.
Yeah, because I can't roll below a 10.
So we talked about this earlier.
And it's treated as a 10.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Yes, the spirit warning is as if you rolled a 10.
Nat 1's an auto fail, no matter what.
Yeah, but that's if you can get nat 1.
To be fair, guys, I've always done that. Nat 1s are always fails, though they're not like ridiculous fails.
Yeah, it's a common house rule, and they're like, oh yeah, it's such a common house rule. That's why we're making it official.
Yeah, I have always done natural ones as auto fails.
I've only done so on a 10. Anyway, go ahead, whistle.
He's already done the carving and stuff. You guys already got all your stuff. Just kind of seeing what everybody else is doing while Iihane's spam healing. Erus is like...
Also, Iihane's healing is definitely different than you guys are used to. There's no more creepy sensations of, like, skittering on your skin. It's like a cool wash of water.
Ooh.
Washing away the pain.
Oh, I was about to say it's cold up here. It's really cold up here.
Okay, then it's a warm wash.
So for every single time Iihane heals you, and you make a con save against hypothermia.
Oof.
Well, you're not actually cold away.
Yeah, I know. it was a funny thought, though. That's good. All right.
I bet I can make them tell me to not heal them if that was the case.
All right, and then everybody reset your HP back to what it was a week ago that you don't remember. Not really. So you do heal them up. In this case, like you said, it's like it's a warm, soothing water in this case instead of a cool one, just due to the location you're in. I think Erus is probably like looking around for any kind of rocks. He just kind of goes over to Azrar. Hey, you see any rocks?
I see rock.
I go get the rocks. Pulls out his pickaxe and he is going to gather some rocks.
God, your speaking as Erus is almost as good as you speaking as Azrar.
That's how it works. If you're not here, I'm the worst version of you.
I am always perpetually seeing rocks. I can never not see rocks.
So, Erus finds some rocks. Dun, dun, dun. Snowy Mountain. I had to pull up the actual thing. Who wants to roll the d6? I don't want to roll all the things for errors. So someone can roll a d6 to see what guys you guys get. You're responsible for some things.
Here I roll.
I just rolled it.
Yeah, Azrar cheats. You guys get Carbolite ore. Which I don't know if Erus has anything to get extras.
I don't think he does on rocks.
Armor, but not armor. Okay, so you got trinket here. Can't be crit. I don't see anything specifically. Okay, no big deal. All right.
Add
So.
to the bag of many.
Yep. So you have tracked a couple like scorch marks, some other signs of Valstrax up this direction. As you are looking around, trying to determine a direction to go, it's fairly snow covered. There's a lot of battle damage now at this point from the brute Tigrex that maybe you're not entirely exactly sure which direction to go. But you really have two options. You can head south of the cave and follow a mountain range that way, or you can head north and follow upwards and see what you maybe find that way. Find a new track of this Valstrax up here somewhere.
What do you guys think? North or south?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So I
Last
say
time
south, because Azrar's never right.
That's also fair.
I just found you rocks.
Finding me things does not make you right. It just makes you observant. See things good.
Yeah, because my eyes are right.
Wrong.
Well then, Erus made a good point. Let's go south.
All right, south it is. Give me that hidden roll. All right, time for me to make a roll.
I'll listen to you next time, so that was just funny.
All right, so as you guys head to the south, do this here, do this here, these things here. Okay, so you begin making your journey south as Azrar gives me his stealth and perception as he walks ahead of the group.
Did both roll? Because I only heard one.
Yes, both rolled. You actually technically rolled through stealth twice and then a perception.
Oh yeah, that's because my mouse is in
The double
clicking
click?
territory 10. Yeah. It means I need to give it a new battery soon.
That makes sense. So,
I'm just gonna wait. It's absolutely shitting the bed.
do believe I wish I could find it now. Should have watched a little earlier in the video because now I'm thinking about the wind that you guys were dealing with, which was causing you to suffer from the effects of not having cold resistance, even if you had cold resistance. So as a reminder, as you are walking, you all drink your hot drinks, but you're still chilled to the bone up here. So I guess before you leave, is there anything you guys want to try to do, or things? None of you have winter clothes either, or yeah.
You can't really keep a torch like use,
Right, you were using torches to give you a little bit of heat.
but not out in the wind.
Right, because they shrink down in the wind. So, what do you guys want to do on that before we continue forward? Or we just deal with it?
I mean, I don't think there's much we can do about it.
Okay.
So we kind of just have to move forward.
Alright, so then as you continue forward then with your rolls that you have made, you travel for only about 7 or so minutes when you come upon a wider opening. The path you're walking is roughly about 15 or so feet wide, enough for an animal to cross through between two mountain peaks. Snow here and there as you're walking slowly slides down. No avalanche style, but just, a little bit of movement of the snow because of the wind. But you come to a large opening on another section of the mountain. I always laugh at how the movement works.
It's just slowly, and I just move with it. It's like
yeah,
keeping up.
All right. So you come into this area, and as you are looking around Azrar, you happen to notice right as you come around the corner up to the north, you see the quickest little speck of a dead Alset. Alset has returned from the dead. He's returned from the dead. Yeah, his Discord is getting. Cameras will be fixed once he gets his camera back on.
Oh, I thought we actually saw like a dead killing dragonborn.
No, but that would be funny. Great idea. Next time. No. So in this case, you see the slightest little bit of a red streak pass by your like view in the mountain. Like it's just the end of it as it goes behind the mountainside to the north.
I guess we're on the right track, but
And you hear a loud off in the distance.
I can't let them know that they were right and I was wrong.
Hey, I'm at least more perceptive than I used to be.
So, a minute later, they all come by here, and you all see Azrar. What are you doing, Azrar, when they arrive?
I'm just standing there, stretching. Yeah, I did a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Took you guys so long.
Well, it's always part of the plan to let you go up ahead.
Yeah,
You're
but that
the
was longer than
stealthiest
usual. You
one.
guys are getting slow in your old age.
Just because I'm twice your age does not mean nothing. Probably more.
And if anything, we've only really been together for about 3 weeks, if
Yeah.
if not more. No,
It's
no
been
more
bit
than half a
because
year.
of the travel time. Oh yeah, I saw a red streak fly by over there and heard a big boom.
Oh, so you're saying I was right.
No, because it's not here now. It went that way.
Yeah, but if we gone your way, we wouldn't have seen it at all. You're welcome.
No, it would have landed my way.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. I looked. Azrar, see any rocks? Actually, no, sorry. All set. See any rocks?
I do believe there are some around here.
I go get the rocks.
They're over there, and I point exactly where the rocks
I'm gonna go
are.
get Alset's rocks.
I hope your pickaxe breaks.
It's fine, I got 5 more. Wolverine's it. Because he bought a lot of pickaxes.
I'm gonna really laugh if his pickaxe does fucking break.
Garethos' was broken. He failed twice last session. That is a success. Someone roll me a d6.
I got it this time.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Another 5, another carbolite ore.
Fuck yeah.
What we want.
I am on board with this.
So as you enter there doesn't seem to be any kind of threat or danger that you spy. All set. Azrar didn't make a mention of anything. He made mention of obviously a red streak and a loud. You all probably heard the boom earlier. But there's no. You don't really see any insects, but there's a few plants hidden under the snow. Maybe there's some mushrooms on the side of the wall somewhere.
Yeah, I guess we'll try for a plant.
Cool. Give me an investigation check to see if you find any plants of stuff.
Ouch.
So sadly, all the plants are frozen. So as you go to touch the first one just to inspect it, it just shatters.
Get that out of the way now.
Very cold.
And as you say that, everybody make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, everybody's good. No negative effects whatsoever.
Thank goodness. I guess I shiver like.
Let's hurry this along.
Is this how you all feel all the time?
Yes, weak and vulnerable. Yes, of course.
Okay.
This is why you wear some layers, Erus.
Never had to before. This is all I've ever needed. Even give you the hand motions like Erus. So if we're going to continue forward and head north, obviously to a completely different mountain range section than the one Azrar suggested.
Yeah, no, how could I put that together?
Okay, so you head north. With all set. No, it's not all set. Azrar making his stealth and perceptions. All right. So as you continue north, Azrar, carefully and cautiously, never knowing what you may or may not run into. The path is a bit smaller in this area. In this case, it is really about a 10 or so foot wide gap, so easy enough for you guys to walk across. There's maybe one spot where you have to make a little bit of a jump to get through. It'd be much more dangerous for a larger beast, but nothing too difficult for all of you. As you make it to the next area. With the group, I'm just gonna put the group over here for the sake of putting them over here. They're still, you know, that minute behind, as you see. We're gonna do the dumbs. You see a Valstrax. You know, you guys have you talked about it a little bit here. Maybe you've done a little bit of studying on them. This one has a bit more of a reddish glow to it than you're used to, or that you recall. I don't have a token for it. I decided this just now that I'm gonna do this, so we're gonna use a normal token.
I fucking called it.
Yeah, you see a very crimson-y like Valstrax. Currently on the ground, you see it's facing away from you, so it doesn't seem to notice you. And you watch it as one of its winged talons like reaches down, splits into 3 fingers, and picks up what looks to be like a popo that it then drags to its mouth and starts tearing into.
Well,
Try and stay hidden until the rest of the party shows up.
Okay. You take a few steps back so they don't.
Yeah, as I hear, like when I hear them approaching, before they can alert the Valstrax, I'm gonna like.
yes, I will be sneaky with my heavy armor.
Ching, ching.
You got it.
We can attempt to.
Yeah, you can always attempt to. There's nothing against trying, everybody.
All right.
I got +2. Yeah!
Oh. I like how Steamroller rolled the best out of everyone else.
Well, yeah, he's not weighed down by heavy armor, of course.
Yeah, he
just is heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's used to it's a skin for him.
The day they put on the armor was the day they became not stealthy. The day...
Exactly.
Yeah. In this case, Steamroller was born with it.
Now that I'm back as an elf, I don't have to ever take my armor off.
All right. So, there is a Valstrax there as you all begin slowly, creepily moving forward. I'm going to do this the fun way. Because... What was
Can't wait
yours?
for him just to turn his head and look at us.
What is its passive perception? That's the question. That's not right. Gotta look it up now, because that's no way correct. I mean, it could be correct, and I'm just dumb, but we'll see. Give me 1 second. Yeah, they just don't have it marked here for some reason. Weird. Go and check that. Go and expertise that perception. There we go. Much better. It looks correct now. Okay. So as you slowly been creeping your way up, it's better than it used to be like 3 weeks ago. Everybody's kind of improved here and there. I mean, except for Erus in this case, who is like trying quietly, but the snow's just fucking with him. Every time he steps, you just hear.
It's the weight of his head.
Yeah, he's just crunching.
Is not quite what she feels she should be. New legs and everything.
Yeah, dang new legs. So it's not necessarily the quietest as you come around the corner and the Volstrax has turned Popo carcass, like half eaten, hanging in one claw or one winged claw, as it's just staring at all of you.
Do we try talking to it, or
I believe Alsed speaks Draconic, correct?
Yes.
Anybody else speak Draconic?
I don't.
Okay. You hear, everybody else hears in like a weird dragon language. Alsed hears, "What are you doing here?"
Apologies. And again, in the sort of in Draconic. Apologies, most expeditious elder. We have come seeking you.
Now, when you say "come seeking," how are you trying to? What are you trying to make that mean?
Like deep bow, like deference.
Okay, give me a. I guess it would be a persuasion roll of Draconic lineage being a dragonborn. I'll give you advantage on the check.
I was gonna mention Christmas save, but persuasion is also nice.
Nice.
9. No, 12. 12 is, it's better than a 9. And you've brought me these 3 to eat?
One moment, the lesser individuals here do not speak. May I translate for them?
You didn't answer my question. Are they my food? Or are you all my food?
They are not your food. Again, deepest apologies.
The last 4 that came told me this was mine, and that no one would step on here. And yet you trespass in my domain. Offer me nothing. And yet you seek something from me.
Because, and I'll look to everybody else, like, I'll just kind of like lean over to everybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody is ready for the fight, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think this is where we're at.
He throws the popo at you all, and that's where we roll initiative. Where's my? I lost my mouse. There we go. Let me clear this one out. New combat tracker. Let's change up this nice peaceful music. We will start with. We'll start with this one.
There we go. Oh. Okay.
Oh, that might actually be the. That actually might be the wrong roll. Now that I think about it.
No, it's the right roll.
No, because I rolled it for the wrong one here. So what's the initiative? No, okay, it is the same in this case. I just remember I have to actually use the actual stat block because I'm using a Valstrak's token, normal token. And then I have to roll for Erus. Perfect. And then Steel Defender goes after you, correct?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Initiative 19, update. Boom. All right. Popo thrown. You all duck. It flies over the edge that's to the north or behind you all. Mountains to your left, north, and to your right, cliff. Move him over here. There we go. Okay. Azrar, you get to go first.
I move up to the Valstraks.
Okay.
Don't think you started the combat tracker.
Oh, I have not done begin combat. You are correct.
And I've probably got it in like single mode right now. So let me make sure that I have sneak attack. I do, and I have 19 crit. Perfect. Okay. Stab.
Okay, so yeah, you come charging forward and one stab directly into it. That is a hit. Okay, ooh, pretty decent.
Now to fuck. Remove my attack from the skin hotkeys accidentally. Let me drag it back. There we go. And second attack.
The 17 is a miss. So you come charging forward, stab it once as you duck under the wing as it's coming forward from the throw, the forward swing. Duck under, stab into its neck, try to get it again, and it bats you away.
Alright. Then I use my bonus action to split them into splint mode, dealing, let's say, thunder damage, because thunder is fun.
Yeah.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. All right, all set. You are up next.
I'll start this off pretty defensively, I think. As I'll sort of, was it quick draw? Just very quick draw, like hit Erus with a haste.
Okay.
For the bonus. Oop. Yes, please.
This is still within the 8 hours for Death Ward.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so everybody has that.
I'll take the dodge action and I'll move here. Up. Okay.
And you hasted who?
I hasted Erus.
Okay.
The one that makes most sense.
So he goes fast.
Super bad.
And hits hard.
Yeah, that's my bonus action, so I can't tell Steamroller to do anything. However, he will rush forward and take the dodge action as well. I'll put him 40 there. Oh, and that'll be it for the both of us.
Okay.
We're both dodging.
You're both dodging. All right. So as your turn comes to a close, it is now its turn. Two of you are there. He's there. Iihane is lined up. Let's take a look
I'm
here.
not.
You fucker.
I mean, you could have moved yourself. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Well, no,
You
I'm
guys haven't had a chance.
I mean,
This is your fault.
Azrar, yeah, Azrar did that to himself. All right, as you,
Evasion.
yeah. So as it swings away away your second attack, Azrar, its wings come back forward in front of it and begins to power up a beam, concentrated, and bursts out from in front of it directly towards Iihane and Erus and you. Just this red blackish energy.
So dex save. Oh, only a DC 15?
That doesn't
Wow.
seem right. It says supposed to be a 20. It literally says 20 right
Well,
there on it.
It says 20 in the description, but
Right.
that says DC 15.
This one character.
Yeah,
Apparently, this one's
some of
fucked
them
up.
Don't import correctly.
Yeah,
I've
this one
noticed that
definitely
on
did
my own
not.
stuff.
I will just manually do.
You can still click it. It doesn't succeed or anything.
Okay. Yeah, so I pass and take no damage.
Lucky you. What? Why is Erus
What?
underneath me?
Because you, I don't know.
Because Erus is a bottom.
Alright, so that's good.
Okay, no one laugh at my funny joke.
I smiled.
Oh, I couldn't see.
Alright, so as I have to make an Erus one. I keep forgetting that I'm Erus right now. Danger sense.
At advantage, yeah.
So,
God. Erus is gonna die again.
Good news is he has resistance.
he's gonna die on a mountain again to another thing that shoots dragon energy.
Alright, so that's really low, I feel like. Yeah, that was really low. So those who fail, so Iihane with the 15, that is a fail. You take 56 points of necrotic damage, and you are afflicted with Dragon Blight. Erus in the same vein takes half of that, because he is resistant to necrotic damage. He takes 28, and he's also afflicted with Dragon Blight.
Just make sure I don't have.
This counts. Grapple is Dragon Blight.
Okay.
I have to get that actually added. Oof, Iihane.
Yeah,
Watching that chunk.
that's why I was. That's why I was gonna pick up that one pot from Boot.
It isn't even marked as recharged or recharged. Limited use is 1 of 1. No, not 1 of 10. Recharge on a 5. Okay, that is its turn. It blasts forward, and that is all it does. As it is now Erus' turn. I rage. So I am during my rage. I'm gonna move my 20 feet.
Isn't it more than that?
It's it's half his movement, which is a lot more right now. He's got ridiculous movement. So
It would be like 40 feet or whatever. Now.
I charge my full amount either way. He rages, and then I think it maybe is just 20 feet on the rage, and then it's other stuff. But maybe I'm wrong.
He'd also probably hammer charge.
Oh, he's 100% hammer charging. That was a straight line. So he comes charging forward, swinging the hammer charge. Reckless, of course. Do I have anything else I need to do on this guy? I don't think so. This should be it. I'm going to go to my effects, though. Rage damage, yeah. So rage damage is on. These are all on. Holy shit. This is turned off. This is turned off. I'm hasted, so that's turned on. Shield is on. Namiel's on. From Constitution, all that stuff should be on.
Dragon Blight, Aaron.
It's nasty, yeah. Dragon Blight is disgusting. So for those watching Dragon Blight, Dragon Blight. While afflicted with Dragon Blight, target can't deal cold, fire, lightning, necrotic, or thunder damage with its spells and attacks, and it can't impose any of the following conditions on other creatures: blinded, charmed, paralyzed, poisoned, And petrified. Can be cured early with a restoration spell or similar magic. Which I believe is...
Like, I didn't get Dragon Light because I'm doing Thunder right now.
Right.
I just changed to Acid, though.
You can make a con save at the end of each of your turns.
Yeah.
To have a deck save. Alright. So, I made all my stuff. All the stuff is correct. Let's go ahead and make a hammer charge here. Attack. Advantage. Oh, crit! I am amazing.
No,
So-
Erus is amazing.
Yeah, amazing, yes, of course. For 57 points of damage, holy crap. 'Cause it was reroll, it rolls all the 2s and 1s.
Nice.
So 57 points of damage. Oh, I'd toss a Divine Smite into that too, because, you know, I'm good like that.
Well, and
That's
he probably
exactly
been
what Erus
saving
would
them
do.
for that reason.
Yep, I got
Same for his crit.
the Divine.
He also
Wow.
would have Reckless, by the way.
I did Reckless.
So would the other attack have hit? 'Cause
I
he
rolled
might
two
use-
20s. I rolled 2 natural 20s.
So he
I
probably
could
would use
weakness
his
exploit.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, so let's figure this out then. We gotta do some weird math. Why can't we have Erus here for this? 6
We'd
plus.
still have to help him with the math.
All right, so
Same thing.
that would be 24 because we maxed the weapon. What's the 64 from? Oh, the hammer charge. So the hammer charge would count towards that as well, because that's double because it's normally 3d4. So 46, 24, and then 24 plus 24 plus 4 plus. Then we have this d8, which is this one doesn't count. On this, we don't count the elemental damage for the weakness exploit. It's just weapon damage specifically. So then it is 5 plus 5. Oh, well, plus 12 plus 1 because I rolled another 1 plus the divine smite. I just don't know how much his divine smite does.
It's 2d6 per 2d6 then 1d6 for every spell.
2d8.
level above 1.
All right, so it's 2d8. So 48 more damage. 20 more damage. I think I reroll ones on that. Okay, everything was above a 3. Okay, so plus another 20, so it was 90 damage. So it went from 57 to 90.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Well, he did hit me with 50 like something damage, so
Yeah. So 9 damage comes charging in. He is going to use his weapon's ability and do a stun, or not the stunning strike, but it's the mighty weapon. We're going to use that. So, Craven go get some strength, blah, 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 blah. It's a 17. A huge or larger creature has advantage on the saving throw. Okay, so I have advantage on the save. This is going to be hard for me to fail, but you know how it goes. I'm going to roll it from the actual character sheet since there's separate characters. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so I'm not stunned. Use has been consumed. He's going to make a second attack for part of his actual normal attacks. Advantage 25 is a hit. Normal damage for 17. All right. And then he's going to use his hasted action to what items do I got? Eat an adamant pill, I think. Increases AC by 2.
I love that this is still really good for him, but he forget he has the items, I think.
I'm gonna use an adamant pill.
This is just like when Aaron actually used demon mode with
Yeah.
Azrar.
You mean Aaron?
Oh man, that was the best
Oh
one
wait,
ever.
yeah, 'cause when I had COVID, right?
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, there's this thing here. All right, I will give him
Like,
this
and I
best.
used
used
demon
to use
mode, but
demon
I
mode
could
more, but I forgot because I was just having to like constantly go in and like fucking track it and shit.
I clip it, does it do it? No, it doesn't. I'll figure it out. All right, anyway, that's gonna be the end of his turn. As Erus finishes, it is now Iihane's turn while I get his this thing going.
Okay. So that believe it or not, you have hurt me there on the Dragon Blight, because now I can't use Toll the Dead.
But you can use anything radiant.
Yes, I can. My
Like
highest
Guiding
damaging
Bolt.
spell is Necrotic, though. Yeah, Guiding Bolt
would
is
be
something. First off, I'm going to move. I don't want to be in a line.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to see where I can move. 30 would put me too close there. That would just put me in another line. Honestly, I might move just right there. I don't want to be too close to... Yeah, screw it. Okay. I guess... 20, like... This is a wall, right, Aaron?
Correct. Yes, it's the cliffside. Yeah.
Okay. As long as I can move there and not fall off a map. I don't want to be too close to anybody, be in a line.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to try to send at him a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Upcast it to, screw it, 3rd level.
Okay. 22 is a hit. What does he use for rage? I think it's a screen. For 20 points of radiant damage. All right. Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, because I still have the trinket equipped, I'm going to drink a greater first aid and greater healing potion.
Well, one of the things I just realized is that some of Azrar's damage, or Erus's damage, is lightning and cold, which he can't do, so I get back a little bit of health. Not a lot, I get like 12 health.
By healing. Okay. And turn. By making a con save for you.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, I'm no longer dragon blighted.
Alright, and Erus
Makes
still
me
is.
feel better.
Ooh. I always forget that the barbarian has shitty con saves.
No, he
wait, no,
doesn't.
He's got a +9.
He has better
It's
con
just
saves
that
than
his
me.
con, like, his con score isn't as high as it should or could be.
Mm-hmm.
I have higher con than him. I can resist diseases better than him.
Oh, right.
I think I have better con than him, it looks like.
I think I have the best con of everyone, though. Because I've got 20.
Okay, so at,
Oh,
the,
yeah, no.
at the end of Iihane's turn, I'm going to use a legendary action. As you watch as the Volstrax kind of leaps up off the ground just briefly, the arms turn around and begin to hear the whirling of the draconic energy as it just blasts forward through Steamroller, Erus, and Azrar. It flies up to half its speed. It is a little bit farther, but it is. Yes, it is a deck save, and it is a half damage save.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
It's a fail and a fail. So the person who succeeds is Azrar.
As always.
Is
Even on the 16 isn't safe?
16
Just make
fails.
sure.
Yep.
Okay, let's make sure.
So you both take 18, or you all take 18 points, half for Azrar, which is none. And both Erus and Steamroller are afflicted with Dragon Blight, which I believe is a disease, so maybe it's not on
Erus.
Steamroller.
Well, Oh wait, no, because Erus it doesn't have divine health yet. He still needs to hit third level paladin for that.
It's under the conditions, diseases, and it can be cured by lesser restoration. Is all your foundry stuff says.
He is a level 3 paladin.
Oh, so then.
So
He
he's not.
should have done that damage. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll add the
when
damage
is
back.
divine-
I think it's 3.
I'm just gonna double check.
So he can't be dragon blighted. And I'll minus that 12 more off.
I'll
Yeah.
have to double check this, but it seems that Steamroller can be diseased.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
specific.
give Steel Defenders
What?
cancer.
Well, is he a construct? Because can constructs be diseased?
Oh, dragon blight is not a disease. Dragon blight is just dragon blight. It's just a magical effect.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, a construct can get a disease unless something specifically says it can't.
No, I'm at the plus
that
12.
is
So
computer
plus
virus.
24 now. There we go. All right, so yeah, dragon blight is still in effect because it's not a disease. It's just a straight magical effect, not a poison, none of that stuff. Okay. So yeah, it blasts through, turns around that spot, and is facing the group, hovering 5 feet above the ground surface, about 5 feet off the edge of the cliff.
By the way, next attack against it has advantage because of my guiding bolt.
It does not provoke attack opportunity because it is way too fast during that movement, as it is now Azrar's turn.
If only Erus had the giant barbarian's fastball special.
I mean, I'll gladly throw you off the ledge 2,000 feet down.
You could go the way old man Orc did. We killed the Tigrex already.
I am going I can definitely jump that gap.
I mean, you can definitely jump the gap, but how are you getting back?
I can ride the Volstrock,
So you're going to try to jump on it and grab onto it and climb onto a bigger
Yeah.
creature.
stab my blades into it.
So what are you doing next
So,
time?
so I'm just going to throw out here is that technically it is an opposed athletics check by you using your athletics against his either acrobatics or athletics.
Am I not allowed to use my acrobatics for it?
Per grapple rules, it's athletics.
Oh, Christ.
I just want to make
Yeah,
sure. That,
I only have a +1 to athletics, whereas acrobatics, I can't roll below a 25.
right.
You can escape any grapple, but
Oh.
Yeah. Now would have been another good time for that fly.
I'm concentrating on a haste, so
I know. And you don't want to fuck up the barbarian by taking it down. I guess I will reposition to over. Oh, why the fuck am I not moving? Over here,
Mhm.
and I will take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. So as your turn comes to a close, as you take the dodge action, it is going to hit the end turn, and it'll be all set's turn.
Yeah.
Guess I'll just move here, and I guess I'll just start gunning it down.
Okay.
And bonus action, Steamroller, if you would line it out for us. And then
Line it up.
I start shooting it. Okay, I'll do attack.
Okay. A 25 hits.
Cool. 14 means I lose the ammo, which is fine. And then 17.
So a 17 is a miss.
Okay.
Oh, that first
Cool.
one isn't.
So,
I need to make a save, correct?
yes. So I'll lose both of those ammos. DC 14, Constitution saving throw.
15, just make it.
Cool. Oh, That's really big. So that'll be my turn. I'll put. Oh, he'll stay by him because he knows he needs the support. And Steamroller will cast. We'll use the item to do a fairy fire.
Okay. So that's a dex save. Oh, I rolled a 19. I am not fairy fired.
Okay, and then we'll drop the concentration immediately on that.
Okay.
Oh. And no bonus action for him, so that's where we're at.
Okay.
And boop.
Okay. On its turn, as you hit it with the shot, like it's looking at the group, viewing its surroundings, and you gets hit. You first, then. As you watch as its wings spread out for a second, you watch 6 like beams of energy just fly out of it and come cascading right into you. All set. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Lord.
He's smart. He knows
You got this.
who to take out.
Let me just double check the Flash of Genius. Make sure I can use it on myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So,
Saving
all set. Roll me,
That's not.
roll me a d20 if you would, please. All set as well.
Okay, awesome.
A D20.
Let's roll
Got
D20.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, actually, it's really not okay. So as this all happens, the blast comes out. The temperature changes as it begins snowing heavier and heavier. The wind starts blowing, picking up the snow in all directions as a blizzard begins. Because you were someone changed the weather and you rolled to see what the weather was going to become.
Yeah, but so it was Dom that changed the weather.
So
You motherfucker, dog.
I knew it was
I
gonna
will
be
never nominate an item by you again. And again, I haven't nominated an item by anyone.
but you never will. So
You bastard.
let's look at my
But
blizzard
chaos
rules here.
Hail is what he
All right.
said.
Nah, I got it.
What damage am I taking?
So yeah, so damage for the attack for the fail. So you take only 20 points of necrotic damage, but you are also afflicted with Dragon Blight. In the area around you, in a number of spaces here.
Roll concentration check, yes please. Amazing. And
So-
then
That area is glowing. And you may repeat, you can make a constitution saving throw at the end of your turn to get rid of the Dragon Blight on a success. All right, so the blizzard, let's see here. So the distance, everybody's vision is reduced to 30 feet.
Oof.
So everybody's vision is reduced to 30 feet. Everything is now difficult terrain due to ice and snow.
I believe Erus ignores that.
I mean, I think so too. Yeah, he has Marathon Runner Plus, which ignores difficult terrain. Yeah, and so that's for the most part. Yeah, it's 30-foot vision. You guys are taking some damage and other things for longer periods of time being in the blizzard, but for the sake of this fight, that's the main concerns. 30-feet vision. So as these hit you, the Vol Strike, then it's like the wind, the blizzard comes in, you can't see it because it's past 30 feet. I'm fairly certain here. Yeah, it's about 10 feet short. And then that is the end of its turn. So it is now Erus's turn. So I'm going to throw a question out to you guys. Would Erus be the person that would run and jump off and try to climb onto the creature? If he misses, he ain't going to die because he's a barbarian, and barbarians are stupid with fall damage.
Yes, but
If
he
only
would.
he was a Fidozi, then he would never take fall damage. Which is busted. I prefer the Simic Hybrid Mantiglide.
So do you think Erus would do it?
I think that's a solid maybe.
I don't think so. Only because if he failed, he'd be out of the fight.
Yeah.
But he has no other things to do, right?
Right, he doesn't have, and if he doesn't attack, then his rage ends.
He has the chain gun.
The net gun?
The net gun.
Oh,
But
Oh.
he can't see the Valstrax. I don't. Well, he might.
He can. He can see it if he gets close enough to it. He just got to move a couple feet. He knows where it was last at.
Yeah. Okay.
So he just moves over here. He can see
But
it. It's within 20 feet. The fucking
what
net
if
gun.
it falls and drags off the side of the mountain?
All right, so I have my rules for the net gun here. So it's a giant net gun, iron, heavy, net. Grappled or strained, DC 15 to escape. Range is 80, 320. And you can use an action to reel it in a number of feet equal to a strength modifier times 5 per action. So I need to make doesn't deal any damage to it. It'll grapple and restrain it if he gets it.
But drag it back to land for us.
So it is obviously
Fly fishing boys.
it is an improvised weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna roll. He can use a string. It's a heavy ass fucking weapon. So it'll be a +4. And the Valstrax has like a 20. So he's got to roll fairly high to try to reel this in if he doesn't get it. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think. 'Cause it's an improvised weapon, so it's reckless. So he has. Oh no, reckless is only melee.
Yeah. I don't see any reason he'd have an advantage for any reason.
Rage is the only thing I think of. That's strength checks, not attacks.
Right. Okay.
Oh, and I did shoot it earlier for the thing.
Attack is
Yeah, for the advantage. Yeah, that's true.
going to do that.
All right, here we go. Oh, Erus has been given inspiration.
Oh.
So this will be an advantage check for this one. All right, here we go.
Who gave the inspiration?
Heavy did.
Thank you, Heavy. I forgive you for letting the thing take us now.
Clicking the button.
Forgive Dom.
No, it was an 18.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
it's
too far. Wait, is he too far away?
no, it's 80 feet.
No.
Oh,
I'm
my
thinking
thing.
Flash of
Yeah.
Genius.
All right, he's 25 feet.
Isn't it 30 feet?
You can see him.
All right. Yeah, when I see, I guess when I see that thing coming out, it's like, oh, things are really. No wait, ability check or saving
Things are
throw. This is an ability
dire.
check. Amazing. Yes, we're gonna add a +5 to
Like
that
it.
baby.
We're gonna let it happen. I don't care either way. Right. So yeah, fires it.
Dire situation.
Just you need to actually aim a little more up and to the right.
Oh, okay, thanks. Fires. As it's about to like jet out of the way, it gets caught as the movement you prepared him for, and it is wraps up around it. The Valstrax, the Crimson Valstrax in this case, is bound into this net and just falls and slams into the side of the wall. We're gonna say it falls. It's currently 20 feet from him, so it falls and slams 20 feet in. So it's going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Takes 7.
He's just holding it.
And he's now like, yeah, holding on to it.
Damage.
And he will on his neck on Erus. Oh, he has that. Erus has a hasted action, so he can reel it in right now. So number equal to your strength modifier times 5. So let's see here. So Erus has a strength modifier of +4, so he can do 20 feet. So he can
He just drags it
walk.
right in.
He can walk back and pull it right to here as it's partially hanging off the side. We're currently restrained, grappled in it. It still has some things you can try to do, but it's definitely in dire straits right now. I love it. Great idea. Okay, that is Erus. Oh, Erus has one more thing, but he's holding on to it. I really feel like he can't let go of the gun, so he is going to use his other. That's it. That's gonna be it. That's his turn. Iihane, you're up. Not dragon blighted, looking good. Valstrax is right next to you. You just hear, "I'll kill you" in Draconic.
She doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
Whatever
I think-
Latin for "I'll kill you" is.
This is a lovely time to reach out and inflict wounds.
Touch the button.
So I'm going to reach out and inflict wounds. At my spell slot, I have no spells for.
Ah, you're going for 8th level?
Okay,
hit
so
it.
is this thing resistant
Wait, is this
to
an
chronic
advantage
damage?
because he's restrained?
It would be at advantage, yeah.
So let me roll a second number.
29 still hits.
And then normal.
So the bad news is exactly what Azrar just asked. It's a dragon energy dragon, and necrotic is dragon. It is
Okay,
immune
but-
to necrotic damage.
It's
There was-
immune?
Immune.
There wasn't
Oh.
much else I was gonna try to use that slot for, so I wanted to try. Other than that, I should have thought about that anyways. Other than that, I am going to. That was an action. So.
Do bonus action healing word? No, you can't. I lied.
Nope, because it's technically still a spell. However, I can drink another potion in his face.
That you could. Little beam of energy blasts out, breaks the bottle. Okay.
And then it's restrained, so I'm just gonna move away.
Yeah, it's currently prone, restrained on the ground.
So, let's see. I'm just gonna move like right over here.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll its recharge. Thank you for reminding me.
No, you don't need to.
No, it's fine. I got it. Yeah, I actually got it.
Yeah, you didn't need to.
No worries. It's fine.
So at least we're all spread out.
In a
and then
perfectly straight line. I love it.
No. He'd have to escape first.
Yeah, DC 15 is gonna be really hard.
And then he rolls a 1.
All right, so Iihane's turn is over. It is now Azrar's turn. It is currently restrained on the ground. I mean, at a minimum, this net gun has given you at least one whole round of just taking it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I run back up to the Volstrak.
Okay.
And 1.
A crit.
Ooh, baby. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I have
It's
advantage because
he's restrained.
Restrained.
Thank God.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Disgusting. I love it.
If only somebody had weakness exploit.
Yeah.
There we
weakness
go.
exploit.
It is
Nice.
looking a little bloodied after that strike.
All right. Then again.
Mm-hmm. A splint rapier 25 is a hit. For 16 more.
And offhand.
Oh, I don't select it, that's why.
Another crit.
Another crit, right. I forgot I gave you that. I'm like 3 attacks, still not used to it.
Yeah, and I forgot to put the like crit expansion on for that
Yeah.
attack anyway, but whatever, it worked out.
That last one just feels like a sad crit compared to the first crit.
Oh yeah.
Sneak attacks. All right. All right, Azrar, end your turn, and it'll be Allset's turn.
Yeah.
Allset, realistically, with how big it is, I feel like you're not really dealing with a prone when it's literally 15 feet laying on the ground, or like 10 feet. It's large enough that it's like still straight ahead of you.
Okay, cool. Is there anything about this zone that I got to worry about start of my turn, or?
Not start your turn, no.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and move over here.
'Kay.
So that's
When
20
you
of my
move,
movement?
not really,
ooh.
not really. You're good.
Okay, very cool.
I'll make a save for Erus on his blight.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and we'll try and
Success.
steamroller, another, please, as I will continue to shoot it.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay. 23 is, or 28 is a hit.
Okay, no use of ammo,
A 30 is also a hit.
and then there's no I can't inflict poison, so
I mean, you can roll a natural 1.
no, because of Dragon Blight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
You just can't do poison damage.
I thought I can't inflict the poison damage.
condition,
The
sorry,
poison
Conditions are also included
Not
on
the
you.
second half.
Okay. Then I will end my turn and attempt the con save.
Okay.
It has
Con save, right?
Yes, con save.
Restrain.
A
doesn't
21
restrain
is a
auto-
success. You are no longer.
Okay. As Why did it move?
Character?
No,
No,
the
evolve
mouse
track.
track.
Oh, I think it's when I'm clicking on other things that it does that. Like I was clicking on something on a character sheet that was under it, and it's a weird bug or something. I don't know. Maybe it was the mouse button. I was messing with. I have no idea.
And we'll do another fairy fire.
Dex save.
And just get him.
Well, if it's restrained, that's what I was looking at. 'cause I
Oh,
think
restrain might be disadvantage, right?
No, I think restrained auto fails.
Mm,
No, that's paralyzed.
I have it right here. So restrained has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So yeah, so 13. I will use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Damn you,
Amazing.
legendary, helping him resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this will be gone. Wait. I no click. Okay, whatever. While this is rough. Yeah. He can only make it up to here. Because of the difficult terrain. No bonus action. I think that's it for him. So he'll also attempt a con save.
Okay. Let's do this so I can track them. Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn? All set then. On its turn, though it's restrained, it may not try to escape just yet.
God, I just realized what happened.
It is this really nice line.
To be fair, I'm not in line with them.
I could do. I wonder how to make this line bigger.
Yeah,
Cause-
you have if you want it wider than 5 feet.
Yeah.
You have to do that in the thing. There should be, when you look at the range, your target, there should be a line width now for line attacks.
It's not on there, but let me put it in there real fast because that's the one thing. So where would I put that in?
So when you're looking at the sheet, there should be, if you add a line, make it a line under the target, I think. If you put the line in there, it should auto put a range, width underneath of it.
Ah, well, that's not line. All right, so line width is 10. What is the line length? 120 feet.
Can't cheat you, Aaron. Like,
Well-
I don't know. It just can't hit me.
Ha ha! I don't know how that works. That's weird.
I mean,
It technically says it would hit you guys, but it feels like that's not a 10-foot line.
it technically is.
Because of angles and stuff.
So
And the majority.
It
Square.
still only looks like it's 5 feet to me, but yeah.
what's
Like,
Yeah,
I
you
guess
think
10
bug
feet.
is that- You know, I think it would attack Erus because Erus dragged it out of the sky.
yeah, but
Yeah,
hitting
potentially.
3 of you just a
Yeah,
blast.
but this thing's a prideful creature, and whatever would restrain it and keep it grounded would draw its ire more than the other 3.
I don't know. You guys are all smashing into it.
I
but
haven't
we
hit it
didn't
and did
determine
damage
that.
yet. Yeah, I haven't done damage to it yet.
Also, Erus did the most damage to it in a single hit.
Yeah, but you hit it hard, and then all set hit it. Iihane's been doing things and stuff. You hit it with you tried to
done
inflict.
nothing to
You
it.
attempted to inflict wounds. It knew what
I
you
put
tried.
my hand on
It knew
that's
what
it.
you tried. Yeah, you touched it with your
She
bare,
smacked it.
grubby hand.
Excuse me, I have clean elven hands.
I washed them in the snow.
Bank.
Exactly.
I think we'll go with this setup here because it's still hitting technically the 2 rows down, and there's just that middle row down the middle is kind of what it's doing. So we're gonna do this. So I need all 4 of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
It's
that's
bloodied.
more than I expected.
Trying to knock one of you out is the move here.
Okay, well, I take no damage.
Okay. That's a crit. That's a success.
Wow, all set. Rolling.
It was meant to be. That's a fail on Iihane. That's a success on... Wow, guys.
Iihane is just kind of fucking stuck.
I can't dex save. What do you expect?
There we go. It's closer to average. All right. Iihane, 67 points of necrotic damage. Everybody else is half of that, which is 33. And all set taking none. No, or Azrar taking none. All set takes stuff.
Does all set have to make any concentration checks?
Yes,
Yep.
he does. And then,
16.
yeah.
Ooh,
And Erus is stunned.
That's gonna be a flash of genius on that one, sir.
All right, he's no longer stunned.
Well, he wouldn't have
I'm
been
so glad
fun.
that
You
you
would
saved
be,
that for yourself.
tired.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna be the move.
I mean, I
Yeah,
would have
no.
approved of it. I mean, just my
I'm
personal
sure you
opinion.
would've.
Does Steamroller not take any damage from succeeding too?
No, he took it.
Okay, I didn't see the minus off of it for some reason on his health.
Yeah, he's not. Again, very close to slag.
Okay, that is going to be its turn as it chooses not to escape from its confines and instead blast the crap out of as many as you could. That is going to be its turn. All right, that puts it at Erus' turn. Erus is not stunned because nothing happened. He still has the gun. I'm just trying to think if Erus would let it go or not. No, he's gonna pull it because right now he's basically still holding it. He's still holding it on there, but his hammer's down on the ground currently. Probably
Yeah,
back
but
here. This does blow up, by the way, at the start of Volstrek's turn. That whole area, draconic energy explodes. I forgot to say that part.
Jesus.
I'm wondering if he would have took his hammer with him, then dropped it here to shoot.
I feel like Erus would be also a little cautious because of being close to an edge.
That's fair.
He's had experiences. So he's going
We
to...
didn't need a boat for his hammer.
So he is going to pull the Volstrax back 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. Because I'm going to say, with his strength and his haste right now, he definitely has the movement to pull it back as far as it needs to be. And he is going to hold it tight and keep it in position here. And then he's just going to use his other hand. He's just going to punch the thing. Keep his rage going.
Wait, doesn't he have the Nick Gem?
Let's take a look. Which does what?
He
Oh,
has
the extra
little
arms.
He has little punchy arms.
He does have arms. Let's see if one of his arms would have been able to hold his weapon if he would have asked it to. So it's a thing to have it do something. Where is his weapon? Drunkipus Malfestio Wing. I don't think he has it on right.
He might not have it equipped yet.
Damn. Oh well.
Going through his trinkets and armor. It might be an armor. Narwhal Claw. No, I don't see it anywhere in his stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably,
no problem.
like was said, he probably just forgot to put it on.
Alright, so the hammer still stays down where it's at. He is going to punch it twice using unarmed strikes. Yeah, so he's using those to make those attacks. Or he's gonna make 2 armed strikes with the attack button here. That's the Crimson. That is not him. And everybody's proficient with unarmed strikes, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, by default, you are proficient with your own hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll attacks with his weapon. A 16. Oh, he's recklessing because he recklesses. And a 30. So both hit. plus another attack. Why not? All right, and then the damage is going to be 1 plus, so it'll be 5 damage, so 15 points of damage in total. Just punching it, hitting one in the wings as best he can, hit it in the face.
Does it avoid non-magical damage?
No.
Okay.
It does not. And you just hear between punches, I will kill you.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
All right, that's Erus' turn as he holds it still in place.
He could technically smite with his hands because they count as weapons when they attack.
He's not going to waste it. None of them crit. Iihane,
Fail.
it is your turn.
Oh.
Jeremy Crawford, but I allow people to smite with their punches anyways.
I am hurt.
Yeah, you.
I'm trying to think of what I might do, though. I think, since I'm hurt right now, I'm going to do the thing that's smart, and since he doesn't have a weapon at the moment, I'm going to give this to Allset. That was 10 feet. 20, 25, 30. Get back away as I use my action to drink a potion.
Okay.
So you now have divine, my holy weapon. The holy weapon looks different than it used to too. It almost has more like radiant, like almost like a water sheen to your weapon.
Cool. All right, and then it will be Azrar's turn. It seems like. So before Azrar's turn, though, I am going to use a legendary action. As you watch as its wings just begin to glow, and there's just a burst of draconic energy underneath it, and it just expands outwards into a 15-foot radius around it. I need each person in a 15-foot radius, which does not. I'll set you're just on the edge of it, so you do not get hit, to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And it is a half damage effect again.
Do you have the thing on the stat block so we can just hit the saving throw button?
I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, it's there. It's not a 15 though. It's a 20 again.
Yeah.
The input and the input.
You have no advantage, correct? For any reason? You just.
I don't know. Let me.
I don't think you do. Erus.
This is where those barbarian levels would come in handy, Whistle.
Yeah. But barbarian levels don't benefit me beyond.
Erus fails.
Well, advantage on
18.
dex saves.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm assuming Steamroller is just dead.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah,
31 points of damage.
yeah.
So Erus failed, Azrar failed, so that would be 31 for each of you. Like damage. And that is necrotic, so actually he's resistant, so he takes. We're gonna add that back. By healing. Oh, should I have them both selected? I think I did that.
Wait. Yeah, we both take half, so.
Why do you take half? Oh, because you succeed, right? You just take half. So yeah, you can right click on the number and there's an option to apply half.
It's. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. And that is going to be the end of its legendary action. You are Dragon Blighted, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna switch
Yeah,
my shit
that's
to
right.
acid when it gets to my turn. I just need to open
I'm
my.
still dragon blighted.
Erus is once again Dragon Blighted. Okay, Azrar, it's your turn.
It's my turn now.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch my damage to acid because that's not suitable on Dragonblight.
Okay, are you were single last round?
No, I was split, and if I remember correctly, I can just use my bonus action to switch the damage type.
No, it's when you switch back into the one you can switch.
Okay.
So you may have to go single for a turn, and the next round you can switch it passive.
Well, use my bonus action, switch into single,
'Kay.
and make sure that I have fucking sneak attack active. Yep. Cool. Boop.
Don't forget about your embolden ability when it's in single mode.
What is embolden again?
I'm just
Like,
gonna.
what does it do?
There you go.
Oh. Then I will embolden myself so that I add my prof bonus to my next attack.
Well, it's yourself and all creatures within 10 feet of you, which I don't think there's no one in 10 feet of you. So yeah, it's just yourself in this case. Unless you move to like closer to between Azrar.
You've emboldened the Valstrax. It says all.
Of your choice. Yeah, do you embolden the Valstrax? You could.
No.
You have the option.
I
It's
didn't
there.
Read the of your choice. I'm like, wow, Aaron really doesn't like people who use this weapon.
So, but you can move down. You can get close enough to Erus to give him it.
I guess, yeah.
I would move the other direction.
Towards the.
With
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You could
I'm like,
be
just don't line
here.
up, please.
There you go. There you go. I mean, technically, it's a 10-foot wide line, so it's still lining up no matter what. But you can always just attack and then move at the end of your turn too.
Yeah. Oh, so
Okay, 24 hits.
yeah, with 48 damage.
Okay.
And let's put that 19 to crit on. And
No, that's true. I have made 3 attacks with my fists, and I have not crit yet with Erus.
okay. Oh, hey, and there's a crit.
Nice.
That's because Azrar took all the crits.
Okay. And add 5 damage to that from my proficiency bonus because of embolden.
Okay. It's for 1 attack, so you didn't add it on the last one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, crit damage. Yes, crit damage, and 5 more. All right, it's looking fairly bloodied at this point. It was bloody before it did its blast, and now it's in a little bit of. You can see the panic in its eyes as you're stabbing into it. In its underbelly as it's opening on the side that you're in, Azrar. Easily accessible.
Okay. Yeah. So that ends my turn.
Okay. All right, all set. You're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Use the bonus action to switch over to. Pierce 2.
Okay. He doesn't even have his neck gun as a weapon on his character sheet. I am insulted.
That's why he keeps forgetting he has it.
Right?
To be fair, it's not easy drag and droppable, so.
Yeah. We'll go here. Actually, here. My bad. And then just start shooting off Pierce ammo. Pierce 2 ammo. Is that correct? 11, yes.
Okay. A 17, though, does not hit. 21 does, though. All right. Well, that's some good damage. Doom.
So some holy weapon Neil max damage.
That's it for me. That's all I got.
Okay. Heavy. All right, as your turn comes to a close, it is going to use another legendary action and make a wing attack against Erus. Disadvantage on the attack. 25 hits Erus. He's already afflicted with Dragon Blight, so it's just going to roll damage. As Erus takes half of both of those. Okay. And that is going to be the end of its legendary action. It's going to end your turn. All set.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yep. And it is going to use an action to try to break free this time. It's going to use an acrobatics since it's an escape DC. I succeed. It's a DC 15. So it pulls its wings close, spins, removing the tightness of the chains itself, then throws its wings out and breaks itself free. The chain falls to the ground as it stands and looks about, breathing heavily. Soon. All right, and that's going to be its action for its turn. As it is now Erus' turn. All right, Erus is going to drop the net gun. I'm running over here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to take an attack of opportunity to pick up his hammer.
Yeah, but does Valstrak have a reach of 10 feet? On any of
Have you seen its wings?
Then it's no attack of opportunity. It's within his.
I mean, that's technically true. So whatever, bro. All right. So he goes and picks his hammer up and comes. He's still gonna run out because Erus is looking good right now, and he knows he can be healed afterwards. And he's gonna hammer charge forward. And I feel like this is something Erus would do.
Yeah.
Reckless.
He's a reckless boy.
Hold on. Okay, it was a natural 20 because I had crits from the unarmed strikes, which would have been different. So that's just a natural 20 that he crits. He's in Divine Smite again.
Would the other hit?
No, it was a 9.
Okay.
So a 9 plus his thing would not do it.
I don't see them, so.
Oh wait, no, a 9 plus 11 would actually would hit. That's 20. That would hit him. So yes, it would. So he's gonna max out that damage again, which was 24 and 24. So that's 48 right there. He is Dragon Blighted, so the lightning and damage he does will not do anything critical. All right, so I have to do some minuses here. So he does an extra 3 damage on top of that. Actually, why did those not double? I actually don't know what those are. One's for... Yeah, I don't know what those are for. But we're going to assume they're not elemental. So it is going to be... Roll... 6.
Any weakness exploit this?
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Plus, we're going to roll another d4. And then we're going to roll a 48 for the Divine Smite. And it's a plus 4 plus 3 plus 22. So 77 this time. Oh, plus 4. 81. All right. Yeah, so Erus comes charging forward next time. And really, I was planning on having this guy run away. But he only had 57 HP left. So Erus charges back, takes the attack, which I'm going to make him take. Because, you know, why not?
Because it doesn't matter in the long time.
Yeah, I'm going to do it just for the sake of it all. 30 would have hit. It would have done that amount of damage to him as he takes the strike and just comes charging forward. Just swings the hammer in, just smashes the Valstrak's head into the snow, the body flying upwards and then slamming back down as well, sending snow in all directions as the Valstrax goes down. I was going to have it run, go back to its lair, have you guys track it down and all sorts of stuff, and now it doesn't get to happen.
Yeah,
Because you killed it.
Use stronger stuff.
Don't. We're not the men.
All right, and now is when it gets back up and enrages.
Yeah.
Oh, it does the. Sorry. The other thing. Never mind.
Oh man, no, it doesn't actually do that, because that was not my intention with this fight. So as it falls around there, it's just screaming. It crushes into the ground, blood pooling in all directions. The crimson goes down. Nicely done.
I make sure to go and collect some blood.
Yep.
That we needed.
Quest blood.
Yeah, quest
I
blood.
will carve it.
As I start healing myself and everybody else.
Okay. Yeah, so the Valstrax goes down. Some nice happy music as the blizzard is going by non-stop. Visibility is practically nothing.
Right, carve check time. How
Time
many
to carve.
cards?
Okay, all set. You, senior?
Oh, let me get my companion
Bleeding
back up.
down the side of its face.
Yeah, let me get my companion back up, and we'll see what his logs had.
The ore's right there.
Cool. I'll wait, all set.
After a minute, when I've healed my own, I'll
Yes.
start healing Erus's.
Yeah.
All right. How many cards?
That's actually a good question. I don't know.
53.
53 carb checks.
Carb checks. Fuck yeah.
It is 4.
Fuck yeah. And survival, correct?
Correct.
Cool.
Oh, crit. Nice. So all successes. All successes. Who are we doing the roll? Everybody can roll 1, and then someone can roll and then someone can roll the crit.
I'll roll the crit.
Well, everybody rolls 1 normal d20, and then one. You can roll the crit as well. Then.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that a cheat or is that actually a 1d20? Okay. No, you didn't cheat. Okay.
20.
Just making sure you weren't cheating. Like the old roll 20s where it's like roll d20 just like shows a 20. All right, and then roll the 2d20 for the crit. All right, rough. So
2d20 suck.
all right, so you get a Crimson Glow Valstrax Claw for the 12.
Elder Seal.
So
That'd be good.
yeah, an Elder Seal. God, I'm actually gonna be revamping that one for next campaigns because right now they're using the other one, and not being able to use it at all is just so rough. I'm probably gonna make it where it only works every other like turn. Or
That will make it disadvantage on recharge.
just actually, that's a great idea. That is
See, my suggestion
much better.
Was, it needs to roll 1 higher than the minimum to recharge. So if it's a 4-6, then it needs to roll a.
What happens if it's a 6
if it's
though?
5-6, if it's a 5-6, it needs to roll a 6. If it's a 6, then disadvantage.
I like the idea of just disadvantage in general. I think that's a better way to go about it.
Fair.
I like that. I'm gonna put that in my notes real fast before we do anything else.
I'm putting it in the feedback. Just
Thank
in
you. Please do
case.
that. Yeah, I do need to make that's a good balance to that one. Okay. So yeah, right now though it stays as it is. We're not making changes for these campaigns. So, but in the other effect, obviously, you can't be paralyzed. Your speed can't reduce, and you can't be paralyzed or restrained with that other effect. So not the difficult terrain stuff. It's a really sexy item. On the 14, you get a rouge, spike wing.
You got a rogue.
It's a rouge spike wing. I was like, did I spell that wrong? But no, it's supposed to be rouge. Oh, we have to fix the stupid little.
No, that's how you spell rouge.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just making.
We can
fun.
get a rogue
Yeah.
from carving? Sweet.
Weakness exploit plus. There you go, right there for you, Azrar.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Well, I mean, to be fair though,
Didn't
also
we get
while wearing this
another?
armor, you can speak its command word. A pair of metallic dragon wings appear on your back for 1 hour or until you complete the command word. It gives you a fly speed of 90 feet.
Oh fuck me.
So fast.
And when they
Yeah.
disappear, you can't use them for
Right.
1d12 hours.
Here's a suggestion I have for like trinkets. Let you swap between an armor or weapon effect for a material on a long rest.
No, because they're supposed to specifically be like an additional extension of your armor or weapon. So you choose the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
it'd be really strong. But that is really cool. Both effects are really cool.
I want both.
Well, then we just have to hunt another one.
Easy peasy. They're everywhere.
It didn't even die.
We need to find a way to duplicate. We need to item duping.
Honestly, I really wanted to probably toss more at you, but I'm like, I rolled like 2 18s in a row for the what would happen like effects, the challenges and the benefits. I'm like, well, okay, that's like 4 signs right there. Done.
I start healing all set next.
All right, and then our next one on an 18 is Spine Shell, which has Dragon Heart. When you fall below half your maximum hit points, you gain the Dragon Blight condition for 1 minute. While affected by it, you have resistance to cold, fire, lightning, and necrotic damage.
Ooh, Erus might
But
actually
you
want
also
like
can't
that.
heal the stuff, I assume.
You can't. Yeah, you still have the Dragon Blight
Well,
effects.
yeah, you have Dragon Blight, but
So you would
resist all
need
that
an all weapon effect that gives you like extra slashing damage and stuff like that, or rapid
stuff. Or
reload,
acid.
which is
It
might
actually-
be a big one for all set.
Yeah,
It's a big one.
so
You can reload as a free
That's a
action
nice
while
one for
attuned.
all.
Additionally, when you make a ranged weapon attack and roll a 20 for the attack roll, you can make one additional attack as part of it. Really, not as a free.
I
action.
like the action economy on this.
yeah, no. I honestly, that's better to have that for you than to have Dragonheart for anybody.
It also technically stacks with the ammo saver as well because they're separate things.
Disgusting.
You could
That
use them
is
both.
Awful.
It's really nice. Yeah, they're two separate effects entirely.
So I'm just gonna switch out the barrel from a sniper barrel into just a machine gun barrel.
Yeah.
Like an actual minigun barrel. Nice.
Yeah. That means you also
Barrel.
switch between shots as well.
Jesus. Cluster, poison, pierce chew. Whatever else I got in here that I still have. I'm not too sure anymore. I'm just
No, that
clicking.
gives you a barrel too. You can just spin the revolver
Yeah.
barrel on your gun now.
Oh, it's a big one. So you have defense boost or necrotic. While wearing this armor, you have a +1 bonus to your AC, and you are immune to necrotic damage. Or while a spellcaster, while attuned to this weapon, you can cast the disintegrate spell from it using your spell save DC. You can use it once per long rest.
Disintegrates fine, and my DC is 20.
How are you gonna carve dust?
No,
I'm
we'll use it on
talking
people.
about using it on patterns.
There's no body.
can't-
And
Yeah,
then
they
a
can't
gust of wind.
resurrect Dust.
I really wish I could copy and paste text from this fucking thing onto my fucking character sheet.
You should be able
You should be able to.
I'm right clicking and nothing is popping up for copy.
Control C.
C. Control V.
Man,
Control C.
old people ways of copy pasting. Old people
Yeah.
ways.
Whistle's a boomer.
Oh god, it looks weird.
That's because it's formatted. You'll have to highlight everything and hit the little T on there to remove formatting.
So, the-
T.
so the question is, what, with all these nice, very fun, great things, which ones are you guys potentially saving for Erus? Which one are you guys gonna try to take for yourselves and all that?
T are you talking about?
We're still out here. Let's
That's
get back to town.
Figure it out later.
Yeah.
Make sure you have them all recorded though, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Red Serpent Orb, I definitely want out of everything. I would say nothing for anything else.
Feel free.
Because I want the +1 AC and immunity to necrotic is really good. But disintegrate.
Let's say Erus already has resistance to necrotic as well.
I have a question, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
This is only once per long rest. I can't use spell slots for it, right?
Right, it's just a one-time just free cast. It doesn't take a spell slot. It doesn't
That's fair.
anything like that. It's just a one use every long rest.
That's fair.
Because there are other materials that do add it to you. Add certain
Yes, there
spells
are
to
some
you.
that do that, but this one specifically is just you get to cast it once.
Another question.
It's like a
So
free
on this
7th level
mountain,
spell.
We have that. We have to get back
Or 6th
down the
level.
mountain.
You do.
Would you have? I have a question about what we could have done before coming up here, because I didn't say I did it, but I could have designated that pool we left from Aldath as my place of worship for what we call.
I will let you have a chance at it. You're going to need to give me a. We'll say give me a straight intelligence check.
Okay.
I'll see what you roll.
Ability check.
Did you think about that? Rolled a 10.
11. If I didn't think about it, that's more than fine. It's something to do in the future. I thought about it going up the mountain last time. I just didn't mention it because it didn't have relevance.
No.
I will be right back, guys, because I'm going to start the dishwasher and go to the bathroom.
But
You know what? I will say, sure. You basically, I was kind of going with like a 50-50, and that's kind of what you ended up hitting anyways.
Inked over 50-50.
Just inked.
Okay. So when everybody's back and stuff, I will explain that spell to them.
Yeah.
And we will use that. Here, I'll post in chat for stream and everybody to see it.
5 willing creatures. 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary. You and any creatures that teleport with you appear in the nearest unoccupied space to the spot you designated when you prepared the sanctuary, your sanctuary. See below. If you cast a spell without first preparing a sanctuary, the spell has no effect. You must designate a sanctuary by casting the spell within a location such as a temple dedicated to or strongly linked to your deity. You attempt to cast the spell in this manner in an area that isn't dedicated to your deity. The spell has no effect. Yep, that's who joined the party. That's right. Yeah, so they killed the Crimson Valstrax with Erus critting it and killing it. I was gonna make it run away and have them have to chase after it and find it in his lair and all sorts of stuff, and it didn't happen.
Saucer would pick up his net gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does pick up his next gun for sure. We're waiting for Whistle to get back.
Before I use my word of recall.
Yeah. Shit!
Oh,
whoosh! Gone.
We all die. I've never seen your dungeon not have a survivor.
Oh, that happens on occasion, yeah. Too strong.
And then last but not least, before we teleport, I heal up Azrar.
Oh, right. He goes back over to the Olsen. So about those ore.
Yes, they are over there.
Thank you. You pointed the exact same spot Azrar pointed to earlier.
Yeah. After like a minute, just like. And you are now called Stormbreaker.
So,
Oh.
Oh, he's got an
Everybody-
axe now, I guess.
I have a way to get us off this mountain immediately.
I failed.
Did it break?
No,
It's an ability check. I'll throw a thing on it.
Okay, so a plus what to it?
5.
I think.
All right, I succeed.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll a d6 this time. That's right, something new. A Dragonite ore.
We don't want new. We want 5.
Too bad. Get a Dragonite. All right. So,
To be fair, I could still use that.
yeah, most of you guys can. On both groups. All right, so as everybody kind of returns, finishes carving up the creature, takes about 20 minutes or so. Erus gathers a little bit of ore thanks to all sets directions. Iihane, was there anything you were doing during that time?
Healing everybody, but
Right.
other than that, not really.
Okay. And then all set was repairing. What's the new name for your?
Oh, it's Stormbreaker.
Oh, it's Storm. Okay, that is Stormbreaker. Gotcha. Okay.
Nice.
So it's Stormbreaker. As
I would tell you guys, like, I have a way to get us off this mountain instantaneously. It was
go
difficult
on.
to use before because it requires areas special to your deity, and not many areas were special to Loth. But with Aldath giving me power, I'm able to return us to the water, the pond in which we left when we arrived here.
Okay. This is very fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I have been saving this for this situation. I just need you guys to all get next to me and prepare.
I undeaded the wrong thing.
And then as everybody gets within 5 feet of me, I will cast Ward of Recall.
Mm-hmm.
Takes an action, it's vocal only, and I just around us. I'd like to imagine all of our visions kind of like get filled with like a waterfall. Like when you're behind a waterfall, it just water surrounds us, and when it actually falls, we're just in a different location.
Well, I was also wondering if it was like the Namiel intro.
Well, it's like,
Yeah, the dark, like weird, like oh
no,
man.
but the water like blinds us, like covers our vision, and when
Yeah.
it uncovers, we are just in a different location. We are back at
Like
the
it.
pond in which we left Ardash's domain.
Okay, yeah, so you arrive off the mountain and back into a day's journey from Berna. Hello, random Erus. Goodbye, random.
Yeah, we're like
You were in
this
the
wooded
yep.
Still better off than we were on top of a mountain.
It is nice, a fairly nice breeze. The blizzard you are now out of. For the sake of because of the time you guys were up there, everybody make me a Constitution saving throw one last time. All right. So that was the third time I believe that you guys made that save. So that means Azrar, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. All set, you barely squeak by.
I bet.
You
That
both-
means I barely squeaked by.
It was a
too.
DC 13. It was a +1 each time. Started as a 10, 11, 12, 13.
Hmm?
10, 11. As you are now a day's journey from Berna, off the mountain. The area is now safe as it can be for being the wilds. And now, what do you guys do? You are currently in the forest with the open clearing with the still pool with a waterfall flowing into. Sorry for interrupting.
Shall we try to make for Burna, or shall we avail Eldath of any of passage to Poke?
Well, I would think we should let Berna know we took care of it.
And if there is such a reward for cleaning up the other group's messes, then perhaps we should grab that as well. Yes.
Cleaning up messes is our middle name.
So if we are going to Berna, I'm going to need my Trailblazer to roll me a survival check that they can't see.
Hey, I have not failed to blind myself when giving it to you yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, how many times?
Do
has
you have
the
advantage?
other
By the way, question: do you have advantage on your save or no?
No, that was my last character had
Okay.
advantage on it.
So we need to update that because right now, he has his thing set up so it rolls advantage on the checks. I was just thinking about that.
Okay, so
'Cause
I'll
he,
just roll a blind survival.
It's fine. I mean, in this
No.
case, it rolled at normal, so you're okay. You have a
Fine.
ridiculous bonus to survival.
I have a +10.
Imagine if we were
You know,
all.
He-
who
his-
also has ridiculous bonus to survival.
Is his all messed up?
His must be different. Yeah. So we may need to make another one for your group because right now it's his is a +15 for some reason. +5
it
+5.
must be going off of his specifically. 'cause
I
it's his macro.
guess. Yeah, it should be edited. So the macro should be based off of your
Is-
character.
The stealth and perception one I gave was it literally is just active rolls, that stuff.
Oh, he's adding proficiency twice for expertise. I think is what he's doing.
Yeah, that.
Weird. Wonder why that's like that. That's fine. So it's either way, it's still high enough. I can minus it off for the moment, but we'll just do a blind one. We'll make another one later, so you can
I'll
do it
just
yourself.
Do survival. I'll change that to survival right now. For me.
Yeah, just make a new macro though. Don't edit that macro. All right. Cool. As you begin making your way to Berna.
Yeah, I forgot that I have a stealth and perception macro. I just clicked the one in my fucking character sheet.
Yeah, I made this stealth and perception, though it might be broken then.
Hmm.
Probably broken.
I'm actually drawing on blank on what happens. It's fairly rare. Okay. So as you begin making your way to Burna,
I get tried
As-
to that because I don't see token of me anymore.
what happened? You just got deleted somehow.
I didn't touch it.
Why are you deleting yourself, man? Okay, back. All right, so as you are making your journey, you, Azrar, in your head, you hear a voice. Hi, Azrar. I just wanted to give you an update on what is happening. Because you wouldn't agree. So, just so you know, we've already moved on from Mindguard. Koto is next. Should be gone in the next couple hours. Then maybe we'll go to Riveroo. Or maybe we'll head down to the jungle. Who knows? But just so you know, this is all your fault. Love patches. Hatton. Damn it. And then,
I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's your fault. You're the one literally doing it.
I like to imagine that last part
Yeah,
is
100%.
Patch it. No, damn it. Wait, if that's a sending, you can reply.
Yeah, that's what I replied with.
Yeah. No response back.
No, I'm pretty sure that it's literally your fault. You're the one doing it.
Yeah, no response. All right. The rest of the day's journey goes by fairly peacefully. You make it to Burna by end of day. Actually, I guess it would technically you're already about half a day in, so you make it about halfway. Do you guys want to journey for another 4 hours to make it to Burna late at night around like midnight? Or are you guys going to find some place to rest for the night?
I'd say we just keep trucking.
It should be
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, no problem here.
Okay. So as you
Erus to be a contrarian, like, but I want to go to bed.
I don't know how Erus actually would feel about that. And no, he probably's like, no, it's fine.
No, he'd
Whatever.
probably push on.
I don't
too.
care. All right, so you're gonna push on. So I have rules for traveling when you push on beyond your normal amount of daily journey.
Especially when one person has exhaustion.
So random encounters, not that. Forced march. Push beyond that limit at risk of exhaustion. For each additional hour beyond 8 hours. Cover a distance shown, blah, 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 blah. In this case, it's 4 hours. Alright, so what we're going to need to do... Each character must make it at the end of the hour.
I'm going to test this to see if this works. Yep.
Okay, so everybody needs to make me 4 Constitution saving throws. In this case, we're going to... Or so let's just do one at a time. You guys can decide if you want to stop or not. So, first
Oh,
DC...
Con save for me. What? I didn't do that.
That's the previous ones.
Oh, I'm
So,
stupid.
new con saves, the DC is an 11 for this first hour of journey.
Feels
I
great.
literally clicked con save. Where the fuck is mine?
The 11.
I think
no.
you
no,
might
that
have
was
whispered
the-
yours. I see it though. It's a 9 in case
Oh yeah, yeah. I had clicked the blind GM roll.
yeah. He's
It's a
wondering.
9.
It's a 9. You rolled a 4.
2 level of exhaustion.
Level of exhaustion again.
Wait, can Lesser Restoration get rid of exhaustion?
No, Greater does.
It can.
Okay.
Greater can get rid of 1 level of it. All
We'll
right.
just have Erus carry as well.
Erus's cons will be at disadvantage if he does that.
Fail. I
Have
mean,
Stormbreaker
even if he
carry.
fails each and every one, Azrar isn't going to die to get back.
No, he won't die. No, not at all. All right, so next hour goes
but
by. If you
no.
guys continue on, it's another con save. Now it's a DC 12. Goes up by 1 every hour.
What do you guys feel? I don't want to.
We're so close, but we should really, honestly, err on the side of caution.
Here's the problem I see. If we. Oh, wait, no, yeah, we can. Because even when exhausted, Azrar isn't that bad at finding locations to stay.
Freaking cheater.
So, Azrar, for your sake, I feel like we should find a place to sleep.
All right.
Okay. So, with those obviously rolled ones, you
From pens.
yes, they both actually came 10s in this case. I don't actually well, they ones. Let's find out. A 6 and a 5. So, those obviously rolled ones. Azrar breathing heavy. You're tired. It was a rough time. And trying to push beyond this was just not in the cards for you. You find a nice, safe place to rest. In this area that, as far as you can tell, you don't think anything's going to happen, but let's find out. Nothing happens. As the night goes by peacefully, and you wake up in the morning as Iihane for the next, you have a 3-hour march, but make me a survival roll, and let's just make sure nothing else happens.
Also, for future, now that I can trance instead of sleep,
Yeah.
I will I would let them do the 3 checks, 3 1-hour watches, and I'll just watch the rest of the night. Because I only need 4 hours of sleep, 4 hours of rest.
Okay, let's see here. Roll me a d20, Iihane.
Okay. This probably is horrifying.
Okay.
This is not the nat 1 for the rest of...
Really hope Dom didn't change the weather again.
No, he's looking.
That's a great weather change. That was so good.
No, it was beautiful. Really climactic in the battle. Dramatic. That's the word I was thinking of.
All right.
He's a buddy from the saddlebag. So.
Oh, okay. So, as you begin walking towards camp, or towards Berna, you make it about an hour or so when you see a man and a woman. Apparently the man is like yelling at the girl, cursing her or something like that about, you lost it, how could you do that? What were you thinking? And she's, crying, sobbing, smacks her. What do you guys do? They're about 30 feet ahead of you as you kind of slowly walk forward during this. Like, what's your thought process? What do you guys do?
Oh, hell no.
What's command to make Whistle sit up?
But door tips
Man to make
forward.
me sit up is give me $50.
So, what do you guys do? There's currently this man yelling. You hear
I don't know what everybody else would do. I think Iihane is interested, but I'm not sure.
Sure. And I
what
think
she would do.
as you're like kind of looking around, I guess all set is our spotter. You're looking around the territory itself. It's fairly hilly in the area, a couple trees here and there. It seems strange to you maybe as the the spotter that there's 2 people out here and a couple hours away from Berna. You can see like off in the horizon. There's not a road here, so it's kind of an awkward, strange spot. So maybe something weird's going on, maybe not.
And we're just able to hear them. We don't.
You can see him up there. You're not too far from him at this point.
Using my criminal past, would I be able to recognize this strategy as a means of robbing people?
I mean, yeah, I don't feel like there's a role needed for that. You could definitely see that as some kind of like that's legitimate, like a legitimate smack. You can hear like it echo off this like the small little hills. But you definitely know that there's some realism involved in this type of stuff to bring people in. The situation, the positioning, it definitely seems like some kind of setup.
Guys, I'm pretty sure this is an ambush of some sort.
So,
I think.
should I wall them or?
I think a couple of us should approach. You, all set, should stay back and provide covering fire if it turns out to be an ambush.
So the two marshals go forward while the two spellcasters stay back?
Yeah.
Okay. And all set, what's your passive?
My personal passive is hot garbage.
Cool. Steamrollers. Oh,
mine's
no, sorry.
20.
My
Steamroller.
it's 12 for me,
Stormbreaker. Now it's
while Stormbreaker has a 20.
Stormbreaker's there, okay, and then Azrar's is like, I got 20 billion, gotcha. All right, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you begin. So who's walking up and who's staying back? Is that the plan for sure?
Marshals
me
forward,
and Erus
passes
walking
back.
off.
Yeah. And to be fair, in this case, I think realistically, you guys are all discussing this, and Erus is already like 15 feet ahead of you all. He's just like, oh hell no, just walking up with his hammer already
Yeah.
out. That's 100% Erus thing. He ain't standing for this shit.
He probably would.
Yeah, like you guys are the cautious ones, and Erus is like, fuck this shit. Walking up. So Azrar, like, you're running to catch up to him. You do it easily enough. Because Erus is walking. It's like, and Erus is like, hey buddy. And the guy's like, stay out of this. It's not none of your business. And smacks, and she, as you know, Erus comes just at that point. Erus is like, fuck this shit. Starts running, charging up towards the guy, and that is when, exactly as you all expect, like you see it, Alset sees it, Azrar sees it. You see like a bunch of men and women, you know, people, like rise up from the sides of the hills, from behind the couple of the trees. Rough count, there is. Someone roll me a d10.
I'll say you haven't rolled much. You should roll.
Press buttons, I guess.
There is rough number about 19 bandit-like people with like 4 of them or so you looked at seem to have slightly better equipment, and they're they're kind of covering the hill, like surrounding it almost in a sense from the sides or flanking from the sides. Erus and Azrar, but not you two.
Did we long rest on that night we found for? No? Okay, so Whistle still has 2 disadvantages.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, you. Only someone had greater restoration.
Okay.
Yeah, if only.
That's a real shame, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
if only. Let's
That
go.
reminds me though, I have to get remove curse so that I can
We'll
solve
go over
some
here.
of our issues.
We'll go to this map. We'll go down here. All right, so this is the map we're going to use for this part. Oh. There. Okay, so let me drag out some people here. I guess I'll just use them, right? Where are they?
They're already dead.
I don't know. Yeah, right?
And just used Zawardo to kill them.
So there's the we're gonna go here. Let's grab an Erus out.
Okay, guys, I saved my level 7
You guys are
slot
some-
so I can still conjure Celestial.
You guys are back here or so. They're here.
Troll is gonna come back.
There's an
Maybe.
Azrar, you know, following
There's
up.
a D4 chance for Brodo to come back.
Like this. Eight, 16, 17, 18.
Remember, Whistle, to have neutral for your initiative.
I don't know how to enable that.
Whatever, we can just check it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're looking at something like this kind of set up here. They're just like stupid bandits, guys. As they look, and the one that sees the Erus coming, he's like, all right, stop what you're doing. We have you surrounded. Just give us all your and that's when Erus comes and just smacks the shit out of him. So yeah, just charge it, hammer charge.
So clearly, the correct strategy here is to just ice wall through them.
So we're gonna roll for some initiative here. Get some good battle music for this, obviously, because this is gonna be an epic battle of great proportion.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be down in one hit each.
Yeah, no faith. Cool.
You might not get a turn, Aaron.
That's a lie. I'll get at least one turn with Erus. Because he has the surprise round. Because they're not ready for him to smack the shit out of him. Even though he's coming at him like that, they're confident.
No, I'm saying they might not get around.
Yeah, but I get around at least, so it's fine.
What Erus really needs is he needs a lot away from
a crit
stat block, where when he hits something, they have to make a strength save or be pushed back like 25 feet.
Let's go to minus off all these extra crit things I have here. There you go. Yeah, that was technically a crit on 17, but we're counting it because stupid shit. Oh yeah, because he just comes walking up. The girl is the one to the south that he just comes walking. He's like, give me all, and just the head just. Erus just passes by, smashes the head completely off. The body just bursts into blood mist.
The head flies into the girl.
And that is going to be Erus's little surprise round. And it's like, everybody's like, holy shit! And it is now Azrar's turn.
I will just saunter up.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't get sneak attack on this.
We're still invisible then.
I just can't get sneak attack unless I use steady aim, actually.
Right. You still get 2 attacks.
Yeah. I hate exhaustion.
And you are also aware that these...
Is it disadvantage on attacks or just ability check?
Oh, you're at...
Attacks are later.
Yeah, attacks are level 3, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I can still get sneak attack. I don't have it right now.
Yeah, I think your movement's halved right now is what it is. You have half movement and disadvantage ability checks.
Okay. Well, I stab.
Okay. 22 hits. She's like, no, wait. As she also goes down.
Yeah, level
wait, ignore that one. But I can't move very far.
Throw
anyway.
the one.
Yeah.
You can bonus action dash.
Well, no, did he steady aim?
No, because I had to
didn't say that,
get to her.
Okay.
So you can bonus action dash to one of the groups.
Can I though? Because I moved 5 feet. Oh yeah, I guess I can. And then, boop.
18 hits. That is still more than enough as that one goes down as well. So they're just, hold on guys, wait. As it is now Iihane's turn.
Wait.
Okay.
Don't fuck with us.
Yeah, no. Plus, it's part of our job as guild members to make some bandits off the street. And I'm gonna need to try to summon a celestial.
Son of a bitch. I don't remember if I actually gave you or put this in there or not. It's just called a celestial. Oh no, you're trying to summon a celestial, which means it can be a total or the other 2 things, right? Okay. Go ahead and roll a D3, I believe.
Yeah, because it'd be a cold or one of the 2 ringed things.
Right. I gotta look them up.
I
So
think
the list.
one is cold or.
So yeah, so on it is either Kotal, because we were alphabetical order, so Kotal would be number 1. So that's easy enough. We have one of those.
Back, and that is 90 feet. So just to put it right here.
Oh, that's where I can find it. Right where?
Yeah, right there.
All right, as a Kotal appears.
And it does roll for its own initiative.
I give you control of it somehow.
Yes,
Sure.
you did.
Okay, you already have it.
Yeah, no, you gave me the character sheet already.
Cool. All right, sure.
I'm gonna focus those out. So, Coda roll not too great, but so that's my action. So I'm just in my turn.
Yep. As your turn comes to a
by saying attack these bandits.
right. So cool aids. Go ahead, your end turn, Azrar. Did I ever start? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Iihane can.
Yeah.
We're no longer Dragon Blighted on Erus. Okay. So Erus is gonna go, and he just turns and looks at the group and just charge. He takes a step back. And one more step back. And the other group's like, oh, no, 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 no. Erus comes charging forward towards this group again. And makes a hammer attack against the two that are close. First one's a hammer charge. $22 hits. 32. Wow, that's a lot of damage. 32 points of damage. And then another hammer. I'm just going to roll the hammer actual roll so it gets rid of some of the attacks. 16 is a hit, I think. Yeah, that's a hit. As it takes 18 and goes down as well. He just kind of turns, holds the hammer, and points it at the one at the very end that's got nobody else around him. All right, that is his turn. It's the bandits now, and they're just like, no, no, and they're thinking about running, and the guys are like, no, get him, we can take him. As they all start to like dogpile onto Erus and Azrar at this point.
They can try.
Oh, they're gonna try. Runs around the side, runs here. Those two have to fight there. These ones go charging forward, and they actually change direction. Like, get them! So they all run to the side here. Every single one of them. And they dash. Surround you all. I only did the one. All right, that is.
No ice walling.
So we're gonna do 3 attacks. He can ice wall around himself. That'd be hilarious. So
Sure.
let's go ahead and have. We're gonna do a couple attacks against Erus and Azrar here. Some opposed athletics. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So that would be on you, Azrar. Make me an acrobatics or athletics check to oppose that 19.
Okay.
All right. You dodge out of the way with no problem on your 5 that you rolled. That became a 10.
Yeah.
That is their turn. Kotal's up.
Okay, the total is. Let me actually remember, because he gets no extra attack, so he's going to bite this guy who looks different than the other two.
Okay. $18 is a hit.
Yep, and then it needs a con save,
No.
and it takes 10 damage. It fails the con save, so he's poisoned and asleep.
Alright. Poison is there, and then asleep is this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he falls asleep.
And it turns and looks at the other ones.
And there's hands up, like, we'll go, we'll go.
Speak every language apparently in Eclipse.
Celestials, man.
Yeah.
Their turn. The one is snoozing. The 3 see what's going on. And make a tactical maneuver backwards.
Oh yeah. Tactical.
Very tactical.
We're advancing in the other direction.
Yes. A reverse advance. When they dash. Alright, that's their turn. The one snoozes. All set.
Uh-huh. I'm just making sure of some things here. Alright, well, I look at these individuals next to me and I go, this is a very unfortunate time for you all.
Yeah, you say that. Give us all your gold, and it'll be fine for you. Holding up the little swords and shields.
I kind of just looks at him all stone faced. Like, really?
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. So I'll just go
What's
ahead.
great is this one here is asleep.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'm
that's why
just
he
gonna-
avoided that one, I thought.
Yeah, so a little turret thing will pop up from my shoulder.
Yeah.
And a little ice ball will shoot down as just a cavalcade of ice erupts from the ground.
Yeah, it's the full-on anime. They'll get like flown. I mean, roll the damage. I don't think there's any way they're gonna survive.
Of course.
It just kind of rubs her arms a little bit. We just got off the mountain.
Cast a spell. So
Imagine if he got prismatic wall.
36 is more. I'm not gonna bother making saves because they are not gonna live.
Take our head at them.
As they all just gone. The other four are like struggling, fighting Azrar right now, and Erus and Azrar's just like dodging easily out of the way. Erus is just smashing everything.
I'm just like yawning as I dodge.
I'd like to imagine they look up. Don't worry, we just have to wait till our allies are done with.
Fuck!
Uh,
And then,
no.
where are you going? As the captains are running away.
Except for the one that's asleep.
Yeah.
I guess I'll move forward.
'Kay.
30 to there.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Last
he's
space
asleep
bar.
for 24
Want you to
hours.
do
If
it.
we don't shake him up, we can just take him with us
Just steal him. Yeah.
and give him to the town. Like this guy tried to rob us, bro.
And then, Sunbreaker, if you will, your inaugural damage, your inaugural assault, if you would. See. Oh, he can only make 14. Okay, so then I guess I'll take that as a dash.
Okay.
We'll go to here. And that'll be it for us. So enter.
Azrar.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay. I stab this guy next to me.
Okay. You hit. That is more
I stab
than
the guy
enough.
in front of me.
Okay, you crit.
And then I end my turn.
Does the DO thing. where
No
I
bonus
just
action
stab
for
him
your
back?
third attack?
No, because I haven't split my weapon.
Ah, okay.
Single.
Okay. Then as your
Plus, I figure Erus might as well get those last two.
Yeah. Alright, Iihane, you're up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking, cause I'll just toss a toll to dead on this one.
Okay.
So he's not damaged yet, right?
Correct, he is not. He failed. 9?
Takes 9.
He's alive!
He gets to taste life before Erus takes it away.
He just kind of like throws up a bunch of water.
Ooh.
Water leaks from his ears a little bit.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Eldath, the gentle way of dying, drowning.
That's not difficult at all. It's probably one of the most
They're going to sleep, I hear.
Floating
Oh,
bones and
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
You just pass out and you're just gone.
Oh man. All right. So,
Can't wait to see what my speak with dead looks like now.
Erus' turn. All right, so Erus smashes the one on his right. That's a hit. That is more than enough to wipe that one out. And then he uses his other action and grapples the one that's almost dead.
Because he can just auto grapple it.
Oh yeah, he does. Right, fuck, I forgot all about that. Because it's low enough. It's a free grapple. And he starts walking right here and puts it right in front of Stormbreaker. He goes, all yours. And the companions, no, no. And Erus is just holding him with no problem whatsoever. And that is going to be Erus' turn. Bandits. He is going to try to escape, which he automatically basically fails, and is just, no, please, no, no, no. And that's his turn. The one left alive. The Kotal's up.
Kotal is going to go down and see that the situation is handled, because it's intelligent, and it's just going to bless our 3 allies here.
Right, Stormbreaker, Erus, and Azrar then?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Captain's asleep once you end its turn.
Yep.
All set. You're up. There's a sleepy captain. There is a bandit Erus is holding. Nice and easy. Stormbreaker.
The 3.
Oh, easily. Okay.
The wall just forms again.
Yeah. I'll sort of maintain my position close by, so I'll probably just get to about there. And then the little turret around my shoulder will just swivel and as an ice ball begins over here-ish. And that's awful. And that's horrendous. So that'll just be clear wall of ice.
Oh yeah, the ones that are running. I forgot about
Yeah,
them.
yeah, the ones that are running.
Oh, I forgot all about those guys. Yeah, right around there. Sorry. They would have gone before you, and they would have ran another 30 feet. Actually, another 60 feet. So they'd be going right now.
Okay, then I would imagine that they're still within 120 feet if I make my move a little bit further.
Let's take a look here. So 60 feet.
Oh.
Looks like they're only 100 feet away.
Well, but the one isn't. The one is 150 feet.
Oh, that third one, yeah.
But 2 of them are. I mean, to be fair, it says what you have to the first initial point of it would be.
Yeah, it has to be. That's why it has disgusting range. Yeah, so I think it'll just catch over here and then just go down this way.
And then block upwards or something. Oh, it's 100 feet. Okay, this is exactly the length you need. That's funny. All right, I have to make some saves for these guys. They actually have some HP. So, dexterity saves.
If you will.
All of ice is such a mean spell.
1.
Like I said, imagine
2.
if also ever got prismatic.
I got 1
wall,
success.
Even meaner.
It's it reminds me of Shiva's ultimate from Final Fantasy X, where she
Little
snaps her finger.
diamond
and it's
dust.
Like, yeah, exactly. The Aeon gets it.
And half damage. Boom. All right, so 2 of them looking bloodied as they all get sent flying into the air. And the one is as farthest away. It seems to be like had dodged most the brunt of it all.
And then we'll move over to Stormbreaker, as Stormbreaker will attempt to do the thing.
Okay.
Attack. Normal.
What's that?
The people, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, yeah. And
So weird.
And this was the already damaged one.
Just got rid of the extra text for no reason. So a 27 hits with no problem. This guy only had 2 HP left from the Toll of the Dead earlier. As Stormbreaker, with no issue whatsoever, how does he kill his first combatant?
Ooh. Is Erus holding this individual up in the air or on the ground?
We'll say that however you feel he would be holding it.
I feel like he would just be gripping him. So just Stormbreaker kind of rears back and then just head through just right in the chest.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, just through. As he falls, as Stormbreaker gets first blood, or his first taste of blood in this case. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Do we feel as though that the others are necessary, or?
I don't think it's worth hunting them down. We have one of them. I point to an unconscious one. We could always just give him to the authorities and they can milk out their location.
Of course. I'm actually keeping up concentration on this particular wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Just pure wall.
Shining in the daylight. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they would have been pushed up as well. Okay. So, as your turn comes to a close, Azrar, you're up. There's a sleepy boy behind the rock.
And I mentioned
Oh, he took damage too, didn't he?
No?
Just a little bit.
No, I thought didn't the cold deal damage to it?
Oh yeah, it did 10,
18. No, yeah, 10. You're right. I got it. I did not minus that before.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
If we're taking him captive, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up and actually tie him up.
All
Like
right.
move his weapons out of his hands and tie him up.
For the sake of it, we'll just say you guys wipe out the other 3 because there's realistically no way they're gonna get away. And you are able to tie up this bandit. In this case. All right.
And then after a minute, the cold leaves.
Delete.
Almost an
All right.
After we all say goodbye to the Brodel.
Heart attack. Iihane.
Like we need
Oh,
to make
that means
a
new
little,
champion.
T-shirt, but like for his wing stuff instead of arms.
All right. So, a bunch of dead people. I realistically, you probably woke him up during. There's the chance of you not waking him up or shaking him awake while tying him up is pretty damn low. So he is awake but bound.
Yeah. And I just will kind of have Erus grab him because Erus is the strongest. Like, we are not that far from the city. It would be best to give him to the authorities. Be a greater punishment than death is, at least. As I heal everybody up to full. Who might have gotten hurt. I don't think anybody did.
Nobody got hurt. There was 0 damage done.
They tried to grapple us, and I just fucking deftly dodged out of the way. Juking and jiving.
So, what's the plan?
Shall we just head in and
Yeah,
head on our way?
I think that's probably best.
We don't want to know what they were doing?
Well, we assumed they were
gonna mug
robbing
us.
people, but yeah, let's look around, see if there's something nearby that they might have had before we leave the area. Like maybe they left their loot behind or something.
Okay, so you go looking about, crossing a couple of the hills nearby. You know, they're only like 5 or so foot, hills or whatnot, across or widthwise. Maybe like a 10-foot little dip here and there. Go over a couple of them, and as you do find an elvish woman, in like a white gown, dead.
Oh.
Can I do a
Is
medicine
she wearing
check?
any like iconography of like Eldath or anything?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Give me a religion check with advantage. Because I mean, you guys have seen a couple. I mean, mostly they're wearing the same garb that you have seen the others that were around Eldath inside the Beast Wild.
Can I do a medicine check to see how long ago she died?
Sure. 19. Rigor mortis hasn't really begun to set in, but it's been at least a couple hours, from what you can tell.
Okay, so a couple hours. That means Revivify is no good.
You still got a divine intervention.
I do. I don't think we have a diamond worth 500, so I am going to try the once per day. I just need to get below 15%, 15 and below on a 1D100.
Okay.
Just praying to all that, like, please return life to your follower.
She
How many
does.
diamonds do we have?
I doubt Erus has
have-
any.
I have one for one revivify.
I don't carry diamonds.
I have diamonds worth 301, so we have enough that I could bring it back. And I'll just give you the gold for 300 so you can have another one back if you're good with that.
This is a worthy cause. This is something that means a lot to you.
So
Money
I mean,
has no
couldn't
value
you
here.
theoretically gentle repose to reset the timer?
It doesn't
No,
let
that
you
doesn't
revivify.
reset.
No.
It extends the timer.
It pauses the timer. It doesn't reset the timer.
Right.
Or gentle repose would be a lot stronger. But I'm going to pull together the 500 GP worth of diamonds then.
Okay.
And cast Raise Dead.
Okay.
Which has a time limit of 10 days.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely been much sooner than that. As you cast it, she returns to life with a deep breath, checking like the wound that was on her side. Her robes blood red from the blood that like trailed out.
You're okay. Eldath has granted me the power to bring you back.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how you were captured? What they were doing?
I was walking along the path from our sacred site to Berna to deliver our prayers and our daily work, and they set upon me. They took all the food that I had prepared for all the sick and unwell. I couldn't fight them.
Looking about, there's no food left on the ground or anything?
You see like scraps here and there.
Okay. Well, at least we took care of them. In fact, we captured one of them, and I kind of point back at Erus holding one on his shoulder. And we took care of the rest of them. They won't do this to anyone else again.
Thank you. It's not my place to determine their punishment or anything else like that. I appreciate you returning to my life so that I can continue to serve Our Lady.
Of course. And I help her up, and I will use my free healings to also just top her off because it's only 1 HP.
Yeah. She kind of shakes and quivers, gets like a little chill from it, and I guess
we are heading to Berna now if you are still heading there.
No, I don't have what I was meant to bring, so I will return, gather that, and then come a little bit later. Thank you all.
Please travel with safety.
You as well. She begins walking back away, like very widely avoiding the bloodbath and melting water from all the ice.
Well, in my defense, all of this was self-defense. I did not kill anybody who didn't attack us, and I did not kill the ones running away. So I've only acted in self-defense.
You're a different situation, as she mentioned. There is a point of pacifism that she had to ignore her own typical things due to the greatness of the threat. Yeah. So does that? You guys have a bandit that's awake? It's just fucking Garrus is like on occasion punching.
For a second I thought you called Erus Garrus.
Good old
Like
Garrus.
a bird cop.
You guys just gonna try to just carry him back? Is that what you're gonna talk to him about? No interrogations, none of that stuff.
Well, I guess we could. I know Erus probably would a little bit, but what about you, Azrar? You used to associate with people like this. Is there anything you feel we need to get out of him before we give him back to the city?
I mean, he just seems like a pretty standard bandit who is just trying to rob us. I don't think there's much else going on there.
Standard bandit, how dare you? How?
I slap him. Don't talk to me like that.
Talk to me like that.
Who's the one tied up right now, motherfucker?
Who's the one tied up, motherfucker?
Hey, does anyone have a gag?
Sure, your mom does.
Hey, can we not take him to the authorities?
No.
Why don't we set the bait out?
No, he can't hurt us
Wait.
now. We can't kill him in cold blood.
Who said anything about us killing him in cold blood?
Leaving him for monsters is the same as murdering him.
Yeah. What he said. She said.
To the authorities, and they'll probably kill him themselves. Or
I don't need a moral high ground.
Yes, but I no longer feel the need to satisfy the bloodlusts of others.
I gotta look in my inventory and see what I have. Yeah, I'm gonna take out a trank bomb and shove it in his mouth.
And uppercut so he bites down on it. Pink just. And he laughs. You go, I'm not below 1/4 my HP.
I mean, yes. He also doesn't have a capture table, so I can't.
I probably would have made him go to sleep. Otherwise, could have been funny. But just like he's still fully good. It doesn't work on him.
Well, here, why don't you just slap him around a little bit until he falls unconscious? Because he can just non-lethal damage punch him until he falls unconscious.
I think I can do that. He's slung back and forth.
You know what? How my dad used to play with me when I was little, where like he'd pick me up and like toss me onto
exactly.
the bed and be like, "Whoa!"
Exactly. Right.
No bed.
Yeah, there's no bed this time. It's a rock.
Just a couple rocks.
It's Erus's bed. A rock. Not just a boulder. It's a rock.
One of you.
Hey, you got mad at us for making that joke.
I know. It's been a long time. We're allowed to at the moment.
Man, if only banishment didn't say harmless demiplane, you could use that for torture.
Yeah, but you can plane shift someone against their will.
So after a little bit, Erus, knocks him out and falls unconscious as he's fairly beat up and bloodied, but stable. As you take the hour-long journey to Berna, as you arrive, the guards
drag him across the ground.
A little confused, yeah. And they kind of look at you like, weren't you on the mountain?
Yeah, we dealt with it.
Yeah, Claire.
Valstrax is dead.
The Valstrax's gone.
Cool.
We got ambushed by some bandits, all but this one unfortunately passed away, but we figured you might want at least somebody.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Yeah. He was asleep. It felt wrong to kill him in his sleep.
That's fine. We can.
Got quite a mouth on him.
It would look
That's
like.
why he's asleep again.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll take him. We'll toss him in the dungeon.
You
We'll
can
do some
probably
questioning.
see the,
Find
like,
out.
trank bomb residue coming out of his mouth.
It tastes like Pepto Bismol. Yeah, all right, yeah, we'll take him. We'll interrogate. We'll figure out what's going on. We've been hearing about some bands out in the wilderness recently taking advantage of a lot of people fleeing from the sides of the mountains and traveling from Dendorma. So maybe this was that group. So we appreciate the assistance.
One of the crimes you can put on this man for his group is the death before resurrection of one follower of Aldath. We managed to save her, but they very clearly killed her.
All right, we'll make sure we
under their belt.
We'll make sure we record that. Appreciate the info. Good job on the Valstrax hunt, and I'm sure the guild will want to know about that.
If you'll excuse us.
Have a good day as they let you. They take the guy off your hands. So you make it to the guild hall in a couple minutes inside the town. It's white marble buildings. As you go inside, you see the still panic like driven White Academy director / guild manager, just in all directions telling people what to go, what to do. You hear news about hunters in Koto village are dying at a rapid pace. Word of creatures bursting from their chests is what you overhear in some cases. Is a horrid sight to hear.
Hope at least the hunters in Riverview got away. I did warn the main person of the city.
Yeah.
Chief, we've returned.
She's like, no, over there. Yes, over there. Yes. Oh, good. Glad to see you're back. Taking care of it? Good? Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. Great. No, not that pile. That pile. Excellent. Okay. So, as far as I know, your job now is to get to Poke Village, deliver the blood, go from there.
Any vehicle that you can spare? Anything that you know of heading that way?
Sadly, no. The good news is it's only if with the mountain being open, you could probably travel through it to save yourself about a day's journey.
It is quite cold up there so far. We nearly froze to death.
Well, in this case, no. You take the underground. There's a tunnel, a cave. Go through that. It'll save you about a day's journey. Pretty straightforward. Just stay on the right path. Go take a left. Make it lost forever.
Understood. Does anyone else have anything? The chief is very busy.
I don't think so. I think I should shop around in town and see if they have any supplies before we head out, but I think that's it. I don't think we need to take up his time.
How dare you? She is an old lady. Yeah, I know. So the director, she's the White Academy director. You're thinking of the White Academy chief, who is a younger Wyverian.
We're currently talking to
the guild manager / director of the White Academy.
I see.
So long, old, ancient Wyverian. Very small. She has on the White Academy robes, but she has like a pink shirt with it. Pink hair, like long drooping ears. She sits on a nice red pillow.
A really big red pillow. Like 5 feet tall.
That's big.
Nice pillow.
That's like a pillow cube. Yes. Good day.
Good day. No, how many times? And she goes back to yelling at different people all over the place. Directing 4 or 5 different situations right now. Alright, so you leave the guild hall. She yells, "You'll be paid when you arrive in Poke Village." That's where you took your original hunt from. And she ain't paying it.
Yep. That's fair. Aaron, would I be able to restock on some diamonds in this town?
Reasonably, yeah. You probably find 2 diamonds worth 300 each easily enough.
Okay, I'll give.
Beyond that might be a bit more difficult at the moment because of what's happening.
Yeah, I'll buy the diamonds to give the offset, and then I'll buy my own diamonds too.
Okay.
1 diamond.
That way, we're at least up to standard levels.
Yeah.
Given how we do have issues with wind and torches, it may not be going forward.
Lantern.
Lanterns and oil.
Mm.
Yeah.
How about some cold weather clothing?
Yeah.
I mean, we have bags of holding. That might not be a bad idea.
Buy a winter jacket.
Too bad we can't buy common items from Aaron, because there's a cube of heat that just keeps the ambient temperature around you at 72 degrees.
Psh. Psh.
Dang, that'd be nice.
That's some ancient civilization tech you're talking about right there.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect to find it. I didn't even ask for it. I just said it would be nice.
I will shell out some gold to buy 4 sets of cold weather
Sure.
clothing.
Cold
Let
weather.
me see how much that costs. Because I know D&D Beyond has it.
You can actually buy it in the equipment shop. It's 10 GP a piece.
Oh, sick.
Answer, yep, 10G.
10G, so 40G total. Wow. Time to subtract that from my 13,000 gold.
Erus comes walking. What are these? He's holding up like a pair of like thick pants.
They are just in case
Or maybe it's
we get cold again.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, that's why we got these, just on the off chance. You should probably put them in your bag of holding.
Okay, I don't have to wear them now.
No.
Good, I didn't want to. I guess you guys can easily get that. Anything else you guys are looking to buy?
Lanterns, I'm getting them up here.
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
two.
So if you,
bullseye.
yeah, the lanterns in the dots where we've imported stuff is an equipment shop, and you can actually buy stuff from there, and it will take from your money. So the other
That's
option
cool.
is by it's part of the same things as the import stuff. So it should actually have
that next
your
time.
stuff in it too, Aaron. Because if you have the
interesting.
Amellwind's guide, they should be able to buy from there.
Well, for the sake of it, we can say you guys can do that afterwards if you want. Like because we're getting near end of session.
Yep.
Is there anything else you guys want besides buying stuff? Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Long rest, maybe.
Yeah.
Before heading out.
I would like to get rid of my 2 levels of exhaustion.
You only get rid of 1 per long rest.
I am aware, but someone can prepare a spell that can get rid of it for me.
Yes, but Greater Restoration is not free.
Yeah, it's 100 gold, or it's 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Which we do
and
have.
I have money to spare.
I bought up all the diamonds in town.
It was diamond dust, not diamonds.
We still have 100 GP worth of diamonds that Erus could dust.
Yeah, you can just...
yeah, I can do that.
Because I only used 500 worth for the spell, not 600 that we had.
I mean, technically, realistically, it doesn't consume like a section of the diamond. It would consume both diamonds because it would consume both.
I imagine we had a pile of diamonds worth that much, but yeah, that's fine.
No, we sold diamonds worth 300. So,
yeah. Oh, okay.
Same thing in this case. You have 2 diamonds that are worth 300.
Okay. Then yeah, if you can find some diamond dust, I can do that for you. During my long rest there, Azrar.
Yeah, I can easily find diamond dust.
How are you going to easily find some diamond dust?
Using my connection.
Mm-hmm. I kind of assume, because I was going to say, if you look at normal shops right now, they're for the most part sold out because of what's happening. They're definitely trying to store what they can.
To the black market.
So yeah, Black Market's got some. He kind of looks at you. He goes, "Yeah, I got some. Give me a persuasion check."
Persuasion check.
Yeah.
Not good at those.
Yeah, 5. He goes, but he goes, I like you. I know you all, but business is business. It's different than friendship, just so you know. And right now, there's a real high demand for diamonds and diamond dust. So, because you're my friend, I'll give you this price compared to what I'm charging everybody else. In this case, I'm going to charge you 300 gold pieces for this 100 gold worth of diamond dust. It's 500 for other people. I'm just saying.
Guess that's reasonable enough. I'm not gonna fight it.
Oh. Here's dust. 300 gold pieces.
Alright. Deducting 300 gold. Done.
What level was greater restoration? Fifth? Yeah.
5th, I think, yeah. I was going to say 6th
So
level, too.
I have the 2 spells I need to use after the long rest on you.
2 spells?
Yeah, remove curse.
Oh. Why do I need a curse?
Because you have Tigrex cursed on you.
Yeah, and you know what? You do that, and I lose the benefits of the item as well.
I'll keep it just in case I need to use it on you in mid-fight.
Yeah, it's a solid way to do it.
Like, remove curse doesn't remove it from the item.
No,
it
specifically it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can remove your attunement to whatever it is in.
Yeah, that's my weapon.
Yeah, you don't need attune to your weapon.
Hey, if you're going berserk and trying to murder him, I completely understand why he goes, you're not attuned no more.
Yeah. And
Situational.
Then you can to it later.
So, he comes back. You guys get your rest. You can go and hit your long rest stuff and whatnot. Which is located somewhere on the sheet. I don't even know where.
I hit dice. Top of the page.
There it is, long rest.
It's actually really nice. I love that. And then Roll20 stole that and uses it now.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes.
Didn't remove one of my exhaustion levels, but whatever.
Well, that's when I
doesn't do that.
Well, that's when I will reach out, take the diamond dust from you into my hand, and cast greater restoration on you.
Now I have 0.
If you're cured of your other exhaustion. All right.
One of the following, which I don't use any of those, is the exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
But that can remove your curse too.
Mm-hmm. As can most celestials that have healing touch.
So,
anyway, I think that's all we have to do for long rest stuff.
they're currently, they have no potions available at the moment either, in terms of healing. They may have some of the other ones because those aren't really as in demand currently.
Hot drinks. I would like to buy a couple hot drinks.
Yeah, hot drinks are not one of the things people are buying right now. They're not selling like hotcakes, so same normal price. You could probably, he has, let's go with, got 8 of them in total.
8 in total, and they are. Let me put that on so I can actually buy 90 GP a piece. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, then I'll buy 2.
Okay.
The equipment shop is real nice. It makes it real easy to do math and just auto put stuff in.
Cool. All right. Well, is there anything else you guys want to do before you leave town?
Probably for some of us, we want to switch out materials, but that can be decided over the next until we play next.
So in this case, our next game will be on the 11th. So it's actually 3 weeks. We're not playing the 28th. We're not playing the 4th. And I have a birthday on the 3rd. We're playing the 11th and the 25th is the plan. And I can't do the 18th because I have kids' birthdays and wife birthdays. coming up then.
Yeah, we should have Erus back on the 20th or
Wait,
whatever.
I was about to say the 25th, and then I realized I was looking at the wrong month.
Yep, 11th and 25th for September.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for the session, Al.
I'll be out of town for like a week in October. It'll be like the first week of October.
That's fine.
So,
First week shouldn't be a big deal.
yeah,
So,
we could do the like 16th and 23rd or something, because the 30th is probably when I'm gonna be doing like a Halloween party.
yeah, I kind of think that's probably end up being around us too. So yeah, 16th, 23rd might be. So you won't be back on the 9th then?
I'll be back on the 11th.
Okay. So we'll try to play it for this.
I can't remember. I'll talk with my family about it because we're going to be in Winnipeg during Canadian Thanksgiving.
Go Canada.
And then we'll be coming back in time for my birthday, basically, because my birthday's on the 14th.
Okay.
You're slowly becoming an old man.
So, real fast while we're still on stream, we'll do experience real fast. It's a really easy experience since you literally killed the thing. You each get 10,250 experience.
Is that also including the bandits?
Not including the bandits and experience. You can have another 50 experience with the bandits if you want it.
Just 50?
There was not an actual fight.
No, 50. I'll take 50 for that. That was 50 worth at most.
All right.
That's how much we have
10,000.
total. That's how much we have total, Whistle.
6. 7.
That was for fun, just to murder things.
Yeah, we are 20,000 away from leveling.
Yeah.
Nice. So, those who watched, like we mentioned, we'll be back on the 11th for our next episode of this to see what happens when they return to Pokken Village and what they're gonna do. Same thing with the Black Nergigantes as well. If you like what I'm doing, you can check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Amellwind, where you can get the guide to monster hunting and the Monster Hunter Monster Manual for free in the bio section. If you become a patron, though, you get access to monster hunts, extra monsters, early access to my work, the ability to request stuff, Foundry module, Discord.
Stuff are cool.
I will be changing my tiers here soon. I'm guessing maybe in September, where I'll be combining my first two tiers at a $3 tier instead, and just doing slight price differences because I'm getting a little overwhelmed by certain stuff here and there. And it'll also make it so I can use my variant monsters in my monster hunts if I want to, by changing that tier up. So either way, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.